dare.
Why are you snitching? I haven't even gone up, and you're snitching the moment we go live.
Because you should have.
I was setting stuff up.
I did before
Monty,
we
we
went
could
live.
wait 5 minutes while you go to the bathroom.
No.
Don't just say I'm going live and going to the bathroom and then ditching us. Now we have to come up with something to keep the audience entertained.
Oh,
We
no,
already
what a
figured that
nightmare.
out.
It's a group project,
we already
Monty.
Connor.
Beware, anybody! Don't get enraptured by your passions.
There's no
Honor,
I
we already talked about this. We're talking about My Little Pony and Fallout and what the Master would look like.
Yeah, that's true. What was it called again, Zeno?
The Master would look like the
Fallout
Master because
Equestrian?
the Master is a bunch of things.
Yeah, apparently it's Fallout Equestria. I'm looking at the wiki right now.
I think the Master should be like a gallon, like an industrial gallon of glue. I think that's what
He's the dude playing the dude fused to another
I'm
dude.
using the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Unexpectables.
They want us at a convention, man.
I know. This is my cutie mark.
There are no super mutants. I have looked through every column in this wiki. There are
Greetings, every pony! My name is Gorback!
It's not Fallout then if there's no super mutants. Come on.
Oh wait, hold on. Are there ghouls? There has to be ghouls.
Oh my god.
Oh, but they don't have snouts.
Oh no. Jesus. What a haunting visual.
There is
My
one
name's
ghoul.
Rhapsody.
There is apparently a ghoul. Ditsy Derpy Doo. Oh, are you kidding me?
Really?
Is a Pegasus ghoul mare who owns absolutely everything. A general goods store in New Appaloosa.
New Appaloosa. Oh my god.
New Appaloosa.
Oh, there's more. Oh, apparently the ghouls took over. Canterlot became just ghoul infested.
Oh. Well, good.
So all the knights and the guardsmen of the royal castle are all ghouls.
Oh,
Is there artwork? I have to see if they don't have a nose. Please tell me.
They have perfect proportions like they do now. They just don't have noses.
Oh, boo! Boo! They have a nose. They just have like they have snouts. They just have like flesh wounds in places. That's it.
Boo.
Nothing else different. Boo.
Gross.
God, what else?
Monty sure is taking a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I guess we could do our intros in the meanwhile.
Gaijin! I'm not Gaijin!
Well, maybe you should learn to be!
I'm built worse!
We just got 100
Training
subs,
arc
by the
incoming.
way.
Oh my
Training
god.
arc incoming.
Oh, really?
We got
Yeah.
what now?
We're at level 11 already.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
we'll get to those subs in a second here.
Oh, I need water. I'll be right back.
Goomba,
Uh-huh.
where can they
Oh.
Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Losing my freaking mind because I'm doing way too much. You can find me on twitch.tv/GaijinGoob every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central Time. I made 2 funny orc videos. One about a new detachment that, thank God, I finally have because I've been waiting for it forever. And another one talking about a funny little model that I made with Gear Guts, and we statted it and everything. Be sure to check those out. I am currently working on a video talking about how Japan has, in my opinion, really, what's the word? Globalized the United States over the last 20 years. And it's gonna sound like a horrible conspiracy theory, but trust me, it's real, bro. It is a very, very wild trek. God, I'm talking about my senior thesis from 18 years ago. Aside from that, hey, there's a lot of updates coming out for a lot of games that I enjoy, like Darktide. They are completely revamping Ogren, and if you know anything about me, I love me some Ogren. They're apparently making range builds even better, and I'm all here for that, so that'll probably be Tuesday when we get back from the con. As far as this weekend, though, it's back to democracy time, because we're gonna get that Yeehaw Wayada. If you haven't seen it by now, we're going into the Wild West and getting all kinds of funny Wild West trope weapons, such as
the lever action rifle looks so fucking sexy.
Yeah, I know. Lever action revolver. There's going to be an energy weapon 6-shooter. There's going to be a draw emote, and I think it actually works, which is going to be a little nuts. And we get to be cowboys. We get to be future cowboys, and I'm absolutely here for it.
Finally, fucking Helldivers 2 became a video game. Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Long enough.
I am seeing, not just in chat, but in other places, do a video on new Assassin's Creed Shadows. No. Vote for it. Go to Patreon and vote for it. I've put that stupid thing up for 6 months in a row. None of my patrons give an absolute crap about it. So, sorry. But anyway, no, I'm doing a lot. Con is coming. I'm already getting nervous. I've been to a con in 5 years. I'm nervous. Anyway, that's me. I'm just a pile of nerves right now.
We can do it. Right on.
Yeah.
Listen to Commissar, love the Emperor, simple as. Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you? What are you up to?
You can find me being confused about whatever spell Connor just cast right here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. And you can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. Boy, howdy, has this been a wild march for weather. So just click shout out if you happen to be in Indiana right now. Keep an eye on your weather, especially eastern Indiana and southern Indiana. And then Ohio into the rest of the evening. Just, keep alert. But yeah, streams are kind of all over the place at the moment. I will be doing a 3-hour music challenge this coming Sunday. So if you don't know what that is, I spin a genre wheel. Whatever genre we get, I've got 3 hours to make a song in that genre. I encourage anyone who wants to come on by and participate. Whether you produce electronic music, orchestral music, play just one instrument, whatever, come on by. Make some music with me and send it my way. We'll share it on stream. We'll talk about it. It'll be great. Other than that, yeah, not a whole lot going on. I got a con that's coming up, so I'll see everybody at the con.
Oh man, which con?
Just a small con called Anime Detour.
That sounds stinky.
Wow. I think it sounds amazing, and I'm excited to go.
I am too.
It's gonna be surreal. Gaijin and Zito actually get to meet me in person.
I'm so ready for it. I bet I already know what you look like, though.
You probably do, yeah.
I'm putting the pieces together. You see,
I look like a man. It's good.
Whoa,
Am
okay.
I the only person who's met every member of the Unexpectables?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man,
wow.
You met Connor in person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kitsune Con.
I haven't met Bosco, and I haven't met Monty in person.
Same.
Well, and
Crazy.
we'll finally get to confirm that Gaijin and Zito are not the same person.
You think? Zito, I'm bringing the hat.
Yeah, no, we gotta walk around with the swapped hats. We gotta.
Oh my god.
Just coordinate your outfits, and we'll make it so that during the live game, not a single one of you is on stage at the same time as the other.
Nope.
You're just constantly swapping. But yeah, that's me.
Excellent. Up next, we have Zito. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
And for my next Warhammer bit,
No, little German boy! Don't join the Black Templars! Oh my god! The Cortex is starting as just full of bullshit.
good. Hi, you can find me
Good
over
bit.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where I haven't been really doing a lot because I've been mostly like eating a lot of my time with commission work because I've been trying to save up some fun money for the con and also, be responsible and pay my bills and all that crap. By the way, someone in chat did mention this. Apparently people went on my throne and sent me a Hawaiian shirt where all the Hawaiian decor is swapped out with opossums, so I'll be wearing that at the con. I'll be wearing that at the con. That came in, don't worry. So it'll be almost nearly impossible unless I have Gaijin's hat on. In which case I am invincible and I can get away with murder. Yes, in your name. Anyway, you can find. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of commissions. I'm still open. My plate is actually almost completely clean, so I am available for way more commissions. If you want to check out it, if you want to check out my commissions and want an estimate for anything you want to draw, do you want to do PNG tuber? Do you want a new character design? Want me to draw your D&D character? Need a turnaround for a 3D model? Come on over. I'll spice things up. Hit me up at Zito is Nito on Discord, and we'll talk estimates. Beyond that, I have had a very busy month this month, and I have not been able to actually initiate any bargain barrel stuff. But at the end of the month, I was gifted a key for a certain game that's coming out, and I don't want to spoil the surprise until I get back from the con for it, because I was not only gifted a key, I'm also on embargo. So, I want to be cool about that.
Right on. Also, we have Monty Glue.
Hi. I also forget my schedule. I'm going to be cleaning and preparing to go on my trip because I live alone and I don't want to come back to a disaster. I may be streaming Mad Mage tomorrow. I should be good to go. And then after that, streams are going to be pretty much non-existent or extremely scarce. At most, maybe I'll do like a couple hour late night streams. Even then, I can't promise that. I'm focusing on getting ready to travel, and I always clean before I travel because it's just what I do. So sorry, be some stream delays, but once I'm back from the convention, hopefully there will be more streams once I get home. May have to take a break to do my taxes, but but beyond that, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. It has consumed my life, and I'm very sorry for people who aren't interested in it, but I am. I've also oh my god, my brain just fried. I just completely lost my train of thought. All my VODs are going to be up on YouTube, though. So if you want some Monty stuff, it's all going to be on YouTube, including my 4-hour video where I summarize the entirety of Fourth Wing. If there's any video I can recommend, if you want to have something on in the background, the Fourth Wing summary is I'm strangely proud of it. It's a wild video. But beyond that, yeah. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm nervous as hell, but I'm excited. So the convention is going to be super cool, and I'm hoping that I can eat an Oreo cake with my chat because they've been yelling at me to buy a Dairy Queen Oreo cake for almost a month now, if not longer. So, yeah.
By the way, Monty, how long is that
Incredible.
video?
My Fourth Wing video, it's 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
It was a 6-hour video trimmed down to 4 hours, so I took 2 hours out of it.
Also, haha. Now you know the pain of me when I stream Balatro modded. I know none of you care, but I care, damn it. But I care.
But yeah, that's everything for me.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Next, we've got Edward Bosco.
Hi, you can find me at Ed Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Ed Bosco, where tomorrow I'll be leaving for Colorado Anime Fest, so no streams until Monday, where we will hopefully have some Stalwart Souls. Tuesday is going to be some more Vecna Eve of Ruin, along with more Monster Hunter. Monty joined Arcov, myself, Level 1 Eevee, and Artsy Heartsy, as I've been trying to figure out how to not suck at that game, and I'm failing miserably, but I'm having a blast doing it. And that's my schedule.
Excellent. And I suppose that just leaves me. They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky, at Distortion Devil, Instagram at Connor McKinley VA. And catch all my TTRPG shenanigans over at youtube.com/Devils and Dice Rolls, patreon.com/Devils and Dice Rolls if you feel like supporting, maybe getting some benefits, maybe getting pulled into some games or some Q&As or some meetups. Gonna try to do some more VR chat stuff after I get my new computer, which is shrug. But yeah, got a lot of fun stuff planned for the future, including some videos that I am in the process of getting ready to record. So, as well, actually no, that's it. Actually, gonna Gonna be playing some Repo on Friday with a few friends. Yeah, I'm very excited.
That game's so bad.
I know precious little about it other than that it's like Lethal Company.
Made by the guys who did Voidigo, if you know what that game is.
Uh-huh.
I want to be flappy-headed robot.
All I
Hey,
know is
guys,
that guy
I
got
will
a
be-
phone.
Huh?
Hey, Gaijin.
Yeah.
What? I don't think
never
Discord
mind.
sent
It was
that.
yeah, Discord didn't like it. Don't worry about it. It was me doing the robot voice.
Robot rock. But yeah, that's about it for me. This episode of The Unexpectables is brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice. Correct. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you don't know over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. Guys, if you bring your Die Hard Dice to us, we will sign them to the best of our ability. That's right. We will sign your SAG. Yes. Beard hard dice. No.
Don't let that bit breach containment.
As well, check out our merch store. We have all sorts of fantastic designs on there for your perusal, both Gateway and Unexpectables related. We will also sign that. We also couldn't do this week in, week out without bits and subs from viewers like you. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Okay. Herm.
Yeah.
Eben Sky, thank you for the 56 months. Random Man, thank you for the 60 months. Glass Knight 13, thank you for the 17 months. Shell Hearts, thank you for the 15 months. Skench the Knoll Barbarian, thank you for the 60 months. Divine Devil 13, thank you for the 57 months. Lossamy the Robot, thank you for the 55. Oh. Lost my place.
Uh-oh.
Lossamy the Robot, thank you for the 55 months. Messenger of Chaos, thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. Dabonsk, thank you for the 48 months. Ooh, 4 years. Cyrus Einsla, thank you for the 22 bits. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Corey the Platypus, thank you for the brand new. Thank you for continuing your gifted sub. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 39 months. Glork Snack Eater of Children, thank you for the 2 years. Frozy 007, thank you for the 100 for the 10 bits. Red Mage Ace Bounty, thank you for the 100 bits. Raven's Flockmate, thank you for the 10 bits. Nick Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. Shell Hearts, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Darth Revan. Nova Street, thank you for the 48 months. Awesome Link, thank you for the 38 months. Renfield 88, thank you for gifting out 100 subs to the community. Good golly, Miss Molly. Thank you so much, Renfield. That is incredible. Lord Commissar Manslaughter, thank you for the 56 months. Callum Draws, thank you for the 59 months. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 15 bits. The 7, thank you for the 50 bits. Therapod Art, thank you for the 60 months. I know that guy. Ride the Rails, thank you for the 100 bits. Renfield 88, thank you for the 51 bits. Zilbon, thank you for the 100 bits. Mr. Insecure, thank you for the 500 bits. Lestel Kriya, thank you for the 10 bits. Piggy1997, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Mr. Wormels, thank you for the 33 months. Amateur Crastinator, thank you for the 50 bits. Coatboy9J, thank you for the 25 bits. Kilroy Von Lawick, thank you for the 20 bits. Ben Wolf Zero, thank you for the 25 months. Morthrandor, thank you for the 15 subs gifted to the community. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 300 bits. Venan Norvius, thank you for the 33 months. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 60 months. Lunatic Crow, thank you for the 60 months. B. Kimball, thank you for the 500 bits. Morthrandor, thank you for the 500 bits. Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for the 31 months. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 100 bits. Alucard True V, thank you for the 57 months. Morthrandor, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Lunatic Lane. Slipstream 96, thank you for the 100 bits. Zombie DM, thank you for the 200 bits. A Man Named Peach, thank you for the 10 bits. The Rising Spoon, thank you for the 3 months. Main Kuna, thank you for the 26 months. Daniel Bonin, thank you for the 59 months. A Broken Tabaxi, thank you for the 24 months. Save and a Haircut, thank you for the 2 bits. Wiley is Willie, thank you for the 60 months. Noodle Primordial, thank you for the year of subbing. Buttons 23, thank you for the 200 bits. Sorry, I need to read this one for you, Monty.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Monty, for revealing your snack secret. Now I know what to put in the green room.
What?
Oh my god.
Hashtag DQ cake.
No, I was gonna do that as an event with my chat. We were gonna go. There's a Dairy Queen 7 minutes away. We were all gonna go as a big group and buy a Dairy Queen cake and eat it at Dairy Queen. That's our plan.
Oh.
That was our plot. So that's the goal. We can't have food brought to us at the table, so please don't bring an ice cream cake to the
think
table.
that's one of the people working the con.
Yeah,
I know.
that's
That's
the
what
green room.
scares me. I don't want to be like, hey, can you buy me a $51 ice cream cake so I can feed
Bro,
it
can you
to-
buy me one? That'd be sick.
For real.
Here's the thing, we can
Oh
all
right,
share.
I keep forgetting you're talking about the gigantic ice cream cakes.
Yeah,
I'm used to the
big
little
one.
ones.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
you know, like an average fucking one you hold in your hand.
It's okay. It feeds like 12, and there's going to be at least 15 of us in there. So
God, my chat will actually raise hell if they don't get some ice cream cake, man. They've been begging me for months. Every time I'm like, I had a meal today, they're like, was it the cake? And I was like, no. No, it wasn't.
And Morthrandor, thank you for the tier 1 sub gifted to Solata. Whew. That's it.
you did it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
The winner is you.
Welcome to die.
Now, you must die.
Man, I actually have bit crushed audio that I can't play because people get mad at me.
It's because it hurts, Zito.
That's the fucking point. It's bit crushed audio.
But the difference is, when you play it in its original context over really shitty mono speakers on a television that's 8 feet away from you, it doesn't sound as bad as when you're wearing high quality headphones.
Yeah, that's cowardice.
No, I just like being able to hear.
My little
I'll
baby
say then, call me a
ears.
big baby.
Some of us have tinnitus, Zito.
Oh, that reminds me, Mark. Are you good with sleeping with a fan on?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
prefer that over silence. I can't sleep in dead silence.
I can't either. My ears ring like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Tinnitus.
Man,
Let's go.
We are the best bunk. Milo and Eastcan official bunkmates. Let's go.
Yeah. Sun and Moon, let's go.
Let's go.
Farting at regular intervals in the middle of the night to keep Mark comfortable.
I'll just stick me wherever they want me to be. Hell, I
I'll
don't
break the silence, buddy. Don't worry.
Note to future self, do not share rooms with Connor.
Oh, that
now
was
I can sleep
mean.
peacefully.
Just ask Veggie BLT. He'll let you know.
No, thank you.
I love the ones that are.
As my grandfather used to call them, barking spiders.
That's what my Hellcat sounds like.
Was that the last bit drop?
Yeah, we done.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been the
wow.
last bit drop for a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was this is right on the bit. All right.
Come on, man. Get it together.
I was writing the intro, Mark. Shut up.
Dang.
Thank you for matching my freak.
All right. Are y'all good to go? Y'all ready for,
As I'll ever be.
y'all ready for a world of wonder like no other?
The shining sun.
Chat, this is the last come before we have it live, so now's your last chance to practice.
Yeah, this
Better
is
be
last,
good for the in-person.
This is last time before the Hawks pick me up and fly away with me.
Whoa.
All right. Well, with that, let's dive in.
Come to a world of wonder like no other under the shining sun, where a people gather, disparate but as one. Come see the heroes rising, galvanizing, fighting for the day. Not what you expected, but heroes all the same. Sound out the trumpets, rain down the lights, as magic and mystery and wonder take flight. A world full of danger, always nearby. Fear not, for they have arrived. With song, axe, and arrow, and a bright brand new age, will rise up to battle and challenge the fates. Vanquishing evil, saving the day, an unexpectable journey awaits.
So, when last we left our heroes, Kai, the human wizard, Escan, the lizard folk druid, Milo, the Azamar cleric, Otho, the shifter rogue, and the push pit champion, Gaius, the satyr fighter. The party has triumphed and falled in the mighty push pit tournament, with the finalist, Gaius, earning the prize of a wheel of cheese and a humongous healing potion. And of course, all the praise that comes with his victory. Now, after a variety of quality of sleep, the party has arisen, meeting with the bright-voiced Log, a high priest and powerful worshipper of Oriara, the clockwork goddess. After seeking guidance and gaining some insight and lack thereof, Log the construct has summarily decided to join the party in their return to Envil and to create the first temple of Oriara wherever he goes. With that in mind, the party has decided to return to the Temple of Hoketh to collect the divine relic they came to Alavast for. Now, as we return to Alavast, their homeland of Easonvale on the horizons, we return to the Unexpectables.
I have the strongest potion!
I know that guy.
So, sleep
Shut up, Mark.
happened.
Shut up. Shut up. What happened? Shut up.
Wait, this is the wrong one. It's got the baby in it.
I was
waiting for it.
I was like, oh,
You didn't
the
just
baby.
delete
Pretty sure
that
this
one?
I tried to cover for you.
If everyone hates it, including yourself, why didn't you just delete it?
Just
Because they have
take it off.
similar names to the other one. I don't want to delete the other one because then
You can
Yeah,
just
but you
add it
just
back.
played
Delete
that one,
this
so now
one
that you
now!
I
delete,
lost
also
it.
you can
Guys, I gotta go to the
Ow!
bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom too, guys. Bye.
Oh, come on. There we go.
I can't fucking wait. You waited out the baby. That was amazing.
so much silence,
I-
and I'm like,
I knew
she's gonna
something-
notice, right?
No,
I-
I was
I
like,
knew
shut up,
something-
don't say anything.
I knew something was off when like I started the sound effect and I heard a guy go blah 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 blah. I was like, what the hell is that?
Spider-Man.
Oh my goodness. All right. So, you guys are, I believe, still currently in the Temple of Oriara, if I'm not mistaken. You've just finished your communion with the Clockwork Goddess.
Yeah.
We did make it back to the Sweet Dragon and bumped into Baby
Ida.
Isla.
Yeah, Ida,
Yeah, Ida.
her daughter.
Ida potatoes.
Hey, Monty.
Hi.
Out of pocket, but I have to ask this. Can we make the baby screaming a sound effect for the Discord?
I will send you what the audio file is for. If you want to put the effort into isolate the baby
I
cry,
absolutely will.
That needs to be somebody's introduction sound when they come into the call. Ugh.
it's
I
really
do
funny
it for
'cause-
you, chat.
It's funny because you could just ask Zoran to do a baby cry. He's really good at that.
Yeah, but it's not the sound effect in this thing.
I know.
We want the one that specifically causes psychic damage.
Goodness gracious. As Ida greets you in the tavern, she seems a bit more like frightened that she lost track of you, Milo.
Oh.
But as she kind of catches up with you all, she goes, I'm so sorry. I slept in a little bit. Crazy night, you know. The push pit was amazing. You did a great job.
Thanks. I had so much fun.
So, sounds like your meeting at the Oriar Temple went good. None of you are made of metal, which I assume is a good thing.
Well, except for him. Kind of points to Log.
Hi! Oh, wait. Crap.
Where's your cup? Where's the
Hi!
cup?
He's undercover.
Sorry. I went flesh mode there for a second.
Sorry, that was some bad meat.
Flesh mode.
The
Flesh
alternate
mode.
universe where all the
Flesh
constructs
mode
are made of
activate.
meat. And
Flesh
all of
mode
the rest are
activate.
made of soft stuff.
So, Log will be joining us then. Or. Wait, why is Log joining us? Oh, right. Wait, what? Ida seems confused.
So the thing is that Log's kind of done everything that they can do, spreading the good word of Oriara. So they just want a fresh start, and our entire country's never really heard of Oriara. So, from one cleric to another, I thought it'd be a good idea for him to spread the good word.
The infinity of myself is being stifled by my accomplishments.
That's rough, buddy.
What's he
I-
said?
Well, I mean, my mother and Log know each other, I think. They know of each other. It should be fine. Technically... Wait, Log, you never got a wall pass, did you? And Log kind of looks up and goes,
I can't be contained.
Ida just kind of makes a concerned face and goes, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I suppose.
Wall pass?
To get through the sectors of the city. It's how you are able to make your way here to see Log in the first place. You require a ticket, essentially, a pass to go through the various sectors of the town.
Ah.
It's a safety precaution. It's always been in place since the, creation of Alavast. It's just to prevent, a random person for going to the highest district and, robbing very powerful magical items that are stored there.
Pigeon
How's-
fly away with a scepter.
Has that been a problem?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, yeah. You know how many rich men, and I imagine at this point you guys start to make your way, kind of getting ready to pack up and go. She's like, do you know how many rich kings and queens come here demanding something? And it's like, yeah, get in line, sister. You know what I mean?
I've never been in that situation, so no, but I guess I kind of get it.
Yeah. And if they don't get what they want, they might try and send someone who can steal it. And so just, it's mostly just to make sure that things that are powerful don't end up in the wrong hands. Even then, we still have problems.
Milo stops at that really quick. Speaking of, have you ever gotten a lot of requests for magical items?
I mean, from other temples of Hoketh, yeah. Pretty frequently. Like, you're not the first time. This isn't our first riding horses in a very dangerous way. There should be a word for that.
Rodeo.
Is that a Feywild word?
Yeah, and now it is.
Amazing. I'm gonna write that down. Sure, write it down.
We also have this thing called the gun.
Oh,
I heard it goes very well with ramen.
Yeah.
I guess it's. God damn it, Mark. If it's
Delayed response.
shut up. God, I gotta share a flight with you. It might be none of our business. and
We're
if
just
such is the
really
case-
breaking each other's chops today.
Yeah, I know. If it's none of our business,
And it's not
that's-
me.
like I
that's-
can speak.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna kill someone. Now, this may be none of our business, but there's been a bit of a concern of a couple of ne'er-do-wells in our neck of the woods that have been trying to hoard magical items. You don't export a lot of magical items from Alavas, do you, to other countries?
Yeah, we do. Like that's our main export.
Oh, he just turns white at that.
But it's like we don't just sell whatever to whoever. That's reckless and dangerous. You know, we're not that stupid. I mean, we're pretty dumb, but we're not that stupid.
I mean, are you selling to private sellers or
Us?
political
No.
entities?
The Nerasban Collective is mostly in charge of the export right now, but there's also the Flux Market, which is like a secret hidden marketplace that's exclusively for like wizards. There's like, if you're looking for something, you kind of have to have connections. And I'm not talking money connections. I'm talking like responsible connections. Like, for example, let's say I go out in the woods and I find a what's a good they had that, a sunblade. Let's say I find a sunblade right in the middle of nowhere. Now I can keep that. I found that technically, but if I wanted to sell it, I could sell it to a magic shop, and then that magic shop would go to the Nerasman Collective. The Nerasman Collective would reach out to an Orin temple and just see if that's an item being sought after or an item that interests someone of high standing in the Orin clergy, and then they have to purchase that item.
I don't suppose it's possible that someone with nefarious intentions can find their way to that kind of deal?
Oh yeah, absolutely they can.
Kind of
But-
looking between Kai and everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
But the Nerasman Collective is also in charge of ensuring dangerous things don't make its way into the market. I don't know exactly how it works. It's very hush-hush, but if something evil, let's say an evil book that makes food come to life, let's say that is released to the public and someone has it and it
Strange
causes
example.
problems. Yeah, not really. Let's say, for example, that person's caught doing evil things. They are apprehended, usually either by adventurers or by our guards, and we usually take that item, like we confiscate that item, and if it's incredibly dangerous, I've been told it goes somewhere where it can never be found by the Nerasman Collective.
That's ominous.
Yeah. I mean, magic itself is a powerful thing. There's also a lot of like wild magic here, fluctuation magic. I mean, we have a lady who's like a super wizard and she's made of magic. And then
He's
reveal-
gonna again, kind of like looking at the whole party.
Yeah, Milo's like, do we tell her? Should we warn them?
I feel like, as a measure of good faith, we probably should say something about who we're all thinking about.
Are you alright with that, guys?
Guys,
It is important to keep potential allies informed.
Well, if no one's gonna object, there's a guy who's been kind of collecting magical items around the Alton region and selling them to a country to try and, I don't know, gain favor with them.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What What's his name?
Desmond Deschend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He goes by the name of Desmond Duchenne. I
Uh-huh.
don't suppose that sounds familiar at all.
Not at all. I mean, if this is all out and stuff, I mean, that's, that's, he makes like a motion of like a distance. It's forever away.
Well, that's why we were asking about exports and how far those exports might be going.
I mean, if he's like an arc wizard or he's like a king with a lot of history or something like that, I mean, maybe, but...
He's the militant leader of the country Via Sulai.
Militant leader of Via Sulai. Yeah, I don't know him. I mean, if he's a militant leader, I don't know. It's not my thing to say. I mean, I mostly deal with Hokep worshippers and decide whether or not to release items to particular worshippers. You know what I mean? I don't deal with men needing weapons for battle. I mean, most of the time those weapons end up in the hands of adventurers anyway, so... And whatever they do with it is kind of out of our hands.
I think the problem is that a lot of these weapons don't look like weapons at first. But I mean, I guess it's good news if you haven't heard of them.
Yeah. I mean, if he's evil and, he's doing that, I mean, you're adventurer, so, stop him.
Oh, it's not exactly that simple.
Scrunch face.
We're a little bit more than adventurers.
Yeah, but at your core, right, you're adventurers.
That doesn't mean we could take on an army by ourselves.
True,
Sure.
but I've seen adventurers do more things than stuffy politicians, so, don't cut yourself too short.
Unfortunately, we're also stuffy politicians.
Well, stop.
Damn, she's got a point,
Skill issue.
Yeah, but Ace can lock the fuck in.
I mean, we had entire council of some of those powerful casters ever, and it was these 4 schmucks, and she points up to the statues. These 4 schmucks who managed to save the world.
There's so much I want to say above 4.
I'm just... All right, I'll remember that.
Meanwhile, fighting Beholder in some godforsaken country. Ah, what the fuck?
And go back to bed.
How am I catching a cold? This is a desert!
Sorry, I'm not of much help here. I'm not exactly like, I'm not... I take after my mother a lot. Like, we're just basically the same person. Like, really, we are. Like, we're totally the same. I also don't like paperwork, which basically makes us like, identical in many, many ways. And she smiles brightly.
The more she talks, the more Milo's doing that puppet mean of looking to the left and to the right, and then just...
Meanwhile, Gaius is just furiously writing in his book.
Well, in either case, we're just trying to tie up a loose end. This individual, this Desmond Duchenne, could cause a lot of havoc in our country, and we're trying to avoid that.
You should explode him.
I would honestly love to, Log. I absolutely would, but it is very far away.
Uh-oh.
We also don't exactly know why he's doing what he's doing, so probably best not to just go around blowing people up before you know them.
Long looks at you and it just doesn't seem to make sense to him. He's like, what?
What do you mean? It's a free world to blow up whoever I wish.
Log is like, I can't have shit in this house.
This
As
is
you
why
guys-
Mom doesn't fucking love you.
I literally just fucking heard they took our gerbs coming out of that son of a bitch. That son of a bitch.
As you guys depart from the Sweet Dragon, you make your way out. The Goliath, who is in charge of the push pit, kind of bleary-eyed, gives you that sort of chin nod of a respect, Gaius,
Oh, yeah.
to the rest of you as well. You guys make your way out, return your keys, make your way in the city, and eventually you reach one of the walls. As you do, Ida approaches the gatekeeper, different person today, and presents your pass. However, they look over at Log, and at first you're like, well, great, now he's got to figure it. The moment they look at Log, they immediately like smack like a stab, and they're like, go, like, get out of here.
Oh. Wait, like they're scared of him?
Yeah, a little
They
bit.
wanted to
goodness.
leave, yeah. Bro, I
Thank
mean.
you.
And you watch as they give him like a little sticker, and he follows you.
It says GTFO on it.
He's been laser glaring too many people.
It's been great in Alavas ever since constructs were recognized as living people.
Ever since.
Yeah, at first we weren't considered people. Isn't that messed up?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
But eventually the city understood that we are people, and then we had a bunch of rules. And you know what? Sometimes I hate being a people. But it's okay, because now we get to have houses and get marriage, and we get to do lots of stuff.
So, just to make sure, they don't have different rules for you than they do for other people, right?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Looks at Ida.
Ida shrugs. She actually doesn't know.
I just feel like a construct who goes everywhere all the time a lot probably has a different experience than me, who doesn't go anywhere a whole lot. My heart is big, but my world is small.
Well, I can definitely relate to that. But we're working on that, right?
Yeah. Self-improvement is a constant...
Effort?
Yeah!
You watch as he smiles at you and points.
Wait, he has a
Smiling.
mouth?
You stop the infinite.
No,
loop,
you can-
holy
you just-
shit.
He just
Body
grows a
language.
mouth like the Ava from fucking Evangelion.
Activating flesh mode. Smile.exe.
That's terrifying. Oh my god.
Construct adventurers are well established here, Ida says. And some of them work jobs, working forgeries and things like that. So, you know, we like to have them around. They make excellent sentinels. They don't sleep, so it's fantastic to station them on the walls. Not very good griffin riders, though. A little too heavy.
We helped a construct from Alabast Caravan to a place in Alton called Mortarallo, actually. His name was
Really?
Hans, I believe.
Oh, I know Hans. He was here for a long time. He was a furniture-making construct originally.
Oh, the government.
Now he
almost
makes
slipped.
prosthetic limbs.
Yeah, well, when you're broken, it doesn't, like, you can't just take someone else's leg and put it there.
Correct.
Yeah, which is, I'm very sorry. But
Nobody's
If-
perfect.
we can replace you with our legs and arms. Not the head, though. That one still doesn't, that doesn't work.
Yeah, we kinda need those.
We're
Yeah,
still
you
workshopping
really
that
do.
one.
We're waiting
Yeah,
for
no.
version 2.0.
Hans left a while ago. I'm glad to hear that he is doing well.
Well, I mean, at least last we talked to him, he was up north in Pud, and, well, things weren't great in the city, but hopefully they're better now.
Yeah, we're adaptable.
You watch as Log trips over like a thing and hits the ground.
Just
Trips on a small pebble.
the hollow sound of a pot being slammed into the ground.
He reaches up his hands. He goes,
Help!
I'll go grab him and lift him up.
you lift him up, and he gets back onto his feet.
Are you alright?
I don't feel pain.
I just imagine he's like holding his arms and feet up like a turtle with its shell on its back.
Oh no, I'm nauseous. I'm
Oh
nauseous.
fuck! Hell! Oh, this is gonna be my day.
As you make your way further, Log just kind of prattles on about this and that. Ida kind of chimes in. It's a lot of positive energy. It's a little, like, overwhelming.
Much?
Yeah, it's a lot between the two of them.
Oh.
but it's pleasant. Like they're very genuinely nice to you. As you make your way through a second gate, Log kind of gets stared at for a bit by the second gate guard, but the other guard just does like the little like cross against the neck, like don't do it, don't do it.
Go.
And Log gets a little day pass, and you guys are allowed entryway inside as well. As you kind of make your way in, you actually recognize the other guard who was like kind of looking at Log a bit weird. Is an individual who was at the push pit last night, and he kind of recognizes you. There's like this, but there's like this air of professionalism to him where he like wants to talk about it. You can see it. He's just like, oh, I want to talk about it, but he's like, I'm at my job. I can't. But there's like
I just give him a knowing nod and wave at him.
He gives you like that quicken nod, like and kind of stamps your passes and lets you go. As you make your way up, you find yourself once again in the high district of Alabast. The statues flanking all around you, a large kind of crystal sitting in the center, and the tall buildings of various different makes and builds stand around you. And I assume you guys make your way to the Hoketh Temple because, unfortunately, with your pass, you're not allowed to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
No, let's go off the beaten path.
He got exploded.
A guy shaped like the dudes from Jump King just like jump out of nowhere and tackle him.
Yeah.
Log's just like, wasn't me.
I can't go back to jail. He starts running and then trips again.
he does the hand motion and he fucking vanishes.
Peace.
As you once again make your way inside of the Hoketh Temple, you see it's more busy today. You see more individuals. You actually see what appears to be a family, and very sadly, speaking with a Hoketh cleric. It's like, yes, I think the burial would be good. The plot of land out here would be probably best, but we can do rites wherever you like. They kind of just seem to be going over some sort of funeral arrangements. You see certain individuals, kneeling and praying. You see various paladins. A distinction of the Hoketh clergy is that its clerics and paladins tend to wear veils, like these sort of wide brim Van Helsing-esque hats with veils that kind of curtain all around. And there's very similar robes to Isla and Lynn that you're pretty used to at this point. Some carry shovels, others don't. The dress kind of varies from person to person. And like, interestingly, a complete juxtaposition as you see the funeral being arranged. You see a pregnant woman and her husband talking with another cleric who was just like, yes, of course. Yes, if there's any complications, we have things that we can do to help ease everything. And they seem to be talking about some sort of birth process. As you walk in, you actually see Isla speaking with what appears to be a probably older than Ida man with, like, it kind of reminds you of Bartholomew, who you met in when you were dealing with the dragon a bit, but like way more curly and like very well kept. It's kind of like you, Milo, but not as Zamari, if that makes sense. Like very blonde hair.
It's not glowy.
No, it's not glowing. But their shoulders are slouched, and they appear to be wearing armor. I would say everyone who would like to roll me a religion check.
Sure, fucking why not?
Oh boy.
Baller.
Huh. 17 for East.
Dub. Thanks for the grub. Yay God.
18 either way.
Yay God 15.
Yubba dub dub. Thanks for the grub.
How very inappropriate.
17, 18, and 15. Dang. Anyone else wanting to roll, or just you three? Oh, Connor's coming in. 15 for Connor.
15.
As you guys notice in this younger individual, you can tell that their armor is that of imagery of Vetrion, the god of justice and valor. Well, not justice, but like valor, battle, glory of combat,
yeah.
Protection, that sort of thing.
Oh,
We
hell yeah.
met a follower of Vetrion.
Yeah.
We met several of them.
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
the ones in Delvaria, but I think one of the ones that we
Well,
got from
the ones in
fort was
Chelstonia
also-
as well.
Yeah, I was about to say Chelstonia, the
We
ones
met
that we all
clerics
like
of
talked about.
Etrion.
Yeah,
You
They were a
mean
bunch of like dude bros that were hyping us up.
Centralia.
Centralia.
Yeah,
Centralia, yes.
the demon.
What did
pit,
I say?
We've
yeah.
not been to Chelstonia.
You said
yet.
Chelstonia.
Oh.
On second thought, let us not go to Chelstonia. It's a silly place.
Tis a silly place. Notably, as this individual turns over, immediately the resemblance is uncanny. They have the same blank expression as Isla, the same disinterested sort of body language, a slouch and a bit of a sigh to just their presence. They have two swords at their sides, and they wear like this bright armor, which betrays kind of their energy. And as they turn back to Isla, who you now see currently sitting at a sort of pew kind of area more forward in the temple, he kind of nods and goes, "You're welcome, Mother." And she goes, "You're welcome. Well, thank you specifically. I appreciate it very much." And he turns and goes, "Do you have any other need of me?" "No. I'm glad to see you. I am glad to see you as well. I love you. I love you also." And they both nod at the same time. You can almost hear like the sound of two pieces of metal like squeaking up and down as they do so.
It's like watching a game of table tennis.
Fucking like two two Berts walking into a situation.
It's Waldorf and Waldorf.
Yeah, Waldorf and Waldorf.
Ida walks over and goes, "Oh, this is my brother, Karos." And she like grabs him on the shoulder and he like gets shaken a little bit. And you just see his expression does not change. "She's a lot like my dad." Or he is. Whoops, my bad. He is. "You're a lot like my dad." Or our dad. It's our, we both have the same dad, I hope. And she like looks at him and he goes, "I also hope for that. That would be very odd if our father was not our father."
Yeah,
Oh my god, wait, Monty.
That would be pretty odd.
wouldn't it?
At some point, I need you to give me your honest to god best Mike Stillclaza impression.
Oh my
Just
god.
holy
No.
Because
Oh
holy
my-
shit, this kid works for that.
Oh my god. My Mike's the claws. They were at
Hello.
Alabast where we do lots of stuff. And it's
That's
really
right,
cool. Isla kind of leans and goes, "I take it your stay was an enjoyable one."
Yeah, I won in the fight pit.
She kind of looks over in a direction, and you watch as her son just kind of nods and then walks off. And eventually you see like four you talked about like the jump king guy. You see like four Vetrion soldiers. Like full gear, armor, swords, and blazoned emblems walk out. And they're carrying what appears to be two things. Some sort of round, like drum-shaped object wrapped in cloth, and a large and wide, like probably the size of like a round table. Like, I don't know how big your tables were in school, but like, you know, like the rounded cafeteria tables with like the rounded benches on the outside?
Yeah.
Like that size.
The ones
Of
that
an
were wheeled.
object. Yeah.
Yep.
It's huge. Like you could all stand on top of it and like fit, but this like drum-shaped object is on top. And you can also see that there's a sort of like, it's hard to tell, but like it's wrapped up. You can see there's like sort of, what do you call it? Oh my god, I had it in my brain a little while ago. It's like smooth and there's like a divot, like a circular, like almost spoke to the wheel itself, like kind of where you would see like, you know, like a ship wheel, right? That had the spokes coming out, instead they're like the kind of rounded nubs coming out of the flattened area. It's a very large piece, and as the four soldiers kind of carry it, they place it down in front of Isla, and immediately these four dudes, like completely stiff as nail, like kind of look to you all, just like nodding acknowledgments, and Karos turns and goes, "My men are willing to carry it to wherever it needs to go. My mother was insistent that we aid you at this time."
if you feel more safe at holding on to this item until we get to the teleportation pad, that would be helpful.
I mean, you're gonna need it at the teleportation pad.
That is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Did my sister not tell you that it was going to be large?
No.
Not really.
I apologize.
Oh, there's nothing really to apologize for. It's not like you could do anything about it.
You watch as Isla thinks for a bit. Her eyes kind of narrow slightly, and then they unnarrow, and she looks at you and goes, "No."
Insight?
I don't
Yeah.
even need to insight that shit.
Yeah. Guy just rubs his chin like, if only the key worked on objects and not just people.
23 both ways. Man, I'm getting a lot of doubles tonight.
Nope.
Yep.
He's got
Oh, good job.
12.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let me in on this too. I got advantage. Fuck it.
God, you shouldn't have said it.
That's all right.
Milo, somewhere in the depths of Isla's enigmatic brain, a little wizard goes, "Perhaps there's a magic spell that can help with this." And the little wizard goes through a little book and goes, "Nope, you're out of luck." And so Isla went, "No."
Just off in the distance.
I want there to be a canonical, like, tiny gnome wizard that only Isla can see that keeps giving suggestions.
It's her angel and devil on the shoulders, but only that one shows up.
exactly.
Before you leave, of course, if there's any words you wish to exchange, anything you'd like to ask me about.
If there ever comes a time of need where we need your advice, would you mind if we sent a sending spell to you?
Sure. She looks concerned for a brief moment.
More numbers for my Rolodex.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, just, it's awkward when I get a message when I'm on the toilet, but it's okay.
Miles gonna slow turn.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Happens to me all the time.
We'll send
I
a
got these
missive
7
with
right
your
here.
permission then.
Perhaps ask Ida, maybe.
She doesn't need to use the toilet.
I don't care if anyone messages me when I'm pooping. It's fine.
Don't
Grand.
dragons, ladies and gentlemen.
You are always welcome back here, with all good intentions. Assure my sister I have no desire to steal you away. Though the idea is rather appealing. And she kind of irks a little smile at the corner of her mouth.
Ugh.
Kai is about to go and say something and then does the bottom lip biting of the tongue like motherfucker.
Beyond all that, I did have another question come up, if you wouldn't mind.
Mm-hmm.
We visited the Temple of Ilene, and, well, the, cleric Nuragan said something that had me kind of a little confused, and I was hoping maybe you might have more information.
I don't like the moon. Why is it out during the day? That's not your time, moon. You're the nighttime sun.
Night sun. Ah.
Eastgun's just kind of like, his eyes kind of keep glancing around the room, looking to see if anybody's gonna say anything to respond to that.
Guy's just nodding like just like, right, fuck the moon.
Milo shrugs and encourages you to continue.
Othos look like he's been lost in a haze for days.
Kai wants to punch you. Kai wants to punch her in the face.
Right. Well, he said something about, I bear the mark of Caleria? Something about a star traveler. I've never really heard of anything about that. And he did say not to expect to get answers to all my questions, but I did want to ask if you might have any more information about that.
I have no idea what any of that is.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I just have to experience it, I guess.
Life is that, a series of great experiences.
And then finally, it is saved by the sweet release of death. Well, that's all I had.
I'm set.
There's one more thing. And she reaches into her robes and she pulls out
She's got a gun.
a gun. Bang! Milo dies.
Whoa! Why go for Milo immediately? Oh, that's right,
Anti-gun
because
protocols.
He's too bright.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that can res. She has to take the healer out first.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's true.
Yeah,
Highest threat
that's fair.
detected.
She pulls out 2 letters.
Okay.
This one's for my sister. And this one, her head turns dramatically, is
Huh.
for you. And she looks at you, Kai.
You are cursed forever now.
Kai's gonna do that brat thing where he's just gonna snatch the letter very aggressively.
As you
out of
go
the
to
hand.
snatch it, she like reaches her hand away before you can grab it, and she goes, "Be you shepherd, or be you tyrant?" And she hands it to you.
Guess you're gonna find out. And he's gonna take the letter.
Isken will kind of walk up and gently take the other one. We'll make sure she gets it.
See that you do. Burly men. And she looks over at the knights who are just like, "Oh, that's us." They're like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, clearly it's not
Oh.
anyone in our party. This is Twink City over here.
Whoa, hey.
Excuse me, guys. This is a
Well,
twunk. Thank you.
And Milo is a short stack. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, there's an O in there.
Twink?
Also, my rump is not that fat, I'll have you know.
We've hardly ever seen you out of your armor. We don't know.
We're making new tropes here on the Unexpectables tonight.
Look, if Isken
Welcome
wants
to
to
the-
get a Isken wants to get a peek, you know, he can.
No, he's already seen the moon.
Welcome,
Heyo.
ladies and gentlemen, to the episode of Unexpectables where we find out who has the biggest dumpy.
Let's go.
Roll for
Kicked up
dumpy.
and good to go.
You joke. This is. I guarantee you, this is at least a 3-hour amount of content conversation.
Everyone is so mean to me.
Also, you didn't say no magic, so there's a spell or two that might help.
Large reduced.
Exactly.
Oh my fucking god.
God.
Holy shit.
Otho's got a rear worth 14 platinum.
The four Vetreon men, like they just they hoist up. They all make dad noises as they lift up this giant thing. And as they hoist it up, Isla does turn and goes, "I'm sure my sister already knows it, but when you use that item, the more eyes are better."
Hmm.
Can you say that one more time?
She says, I assume my sister already knows how to use this, but if she doesn't, my advice is more eyes are better when you use it.
That's not ominous.
Could you tell me one more time what this mirror is called? The
It's called
mirror
the-
of the Grave Lord?
The mirror of the Grave Lord.
Okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm. Because it'll be 3 weeks before we address this again.
It's true, yeah. It's gonna be a minute.
Oh dear.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, Reclaimers.
Thank you for your hospitality.
as well,
I
ma'am.
wish you could have remained here. Alavas has storied heroes, but perhaps it is right, as it seems that Easonvale, nay, all of Alton, has need of a hero more than this city.
Well, I mean, based on everything that I've heard, we need to go make a name for ourselves, just like those 4 schmucks, was it? Looks to Ayla.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Hooligans, rapscallions, nerds.
Nerds.
The obnoxious one I brought back to life.
Wait, which one's the obnoxious one?
Oh, don't even try.
Oh, it's good.
He lives in you. Just see Panic's like face in the clouds with a thumbs up.
No, she goes into her mind. There's like a little panic going beep, 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 and like drumming on like a little dinky guitar.
It's sounding like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah.
You see a big blue scaled claw come down and just.
Oh my god.
Take care, Reclaimers. Ida waves and goes, "Bye. My brother will take it from here. It was really fun."
It's nice
Yeah,
to
Mom.
meet you.
You have a tab, by the way, and Isla's head just snaps in her direction as you all leave.
Kai's leaving.
Time to go.
Kai's
Time to go.
leaving.
Huh?
Time to go.
Kai's leaving.
Go.
What did she say?
There's a tab,
have a
and
tab.
we're leaving.
Yeah,
And
Ida's
we're
like,
leaving.
by the
Oh.
way, you have a tab you need to pay.
We're
Mom."
leaving big time. We're
And
leaving.
I
We're
was
leaving
like,
bigly.
"Snap."
Otho's going to pull out his money pouch.
Nope. Don't.
And how much is it?
No.
Grab him by the face and pull
I
him
swear
with
to
us. Like,
God.
no.
Guys, we just need to go so I can send this a
Cast whole
bill.
person leave.
As you guys leave, Karos kind of guides you out. He's, how do I describe what he looks like? It's so hard. Think like,
Shaven.
I love it, a
Balfour.
dude.
honestly, think Prince Charming from Shrek with longer hair.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Like,
Point
like
Break,
Fabio.
Wow.
Like Fabio hair.
Fabio hair. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
like blonde Fabio hair.
Fabio.
But with
No.
strong jawline. I mean, I gotta meta this a little bit. He looks like a younger version of Balfour, but like with just no expression, and it's really weird. But you don't know Balfour, so it doesn't matter to you.
We know
but
what
it
he
is-
looks like above game, though.
Yeah. So
That doesn't. Oh man. All right. That's a poor. Well, you know what? There's spells for that.
handsome Squidward's pretty accurate. I just clicked over. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
handsome
shouldn't be looking.
Squidward.
But as
Chin
he
that goes for days.
as he guides you, Log is also there. As you guys leave, Log is like,
Bye, Isla. I'll make sure not to damage this place again.
and Isla's like, yeah, and like he just leaves. And as you guys make your way out, the 4 just steel planks of steel carry the large item through. People kind of part way as you guys make your way through. It's like a procession almost. And as you guys once again find yourselves in the teleportation circle, kind of hub, more or less. Log is like, his head's on a swivel. Karos doesn't care. Some of the guys, the veteran worshippers, are also like, a couple of them are like, I've never been here before, and they're like looking around kind of in amazement. And as they carry your lot, you guys eventually find yourself in front of a teleportation circle. You obviously hand off the papers that Lynn had given you, basically requesting being here, more or less, just to verify what you're taking, as well as Karos provides a letter from his mother, Isla, just determining that you have permission to take this item, essentially. As you guys kind of get to the teleportation circle, the 4 veteran worshippers, like, a hand is raised. One of the guards kind of stops them and goes, I'm afraid, sirs, you're gonna have to leave the cargo here. They'll have to carry it the rest of the way.
Oh boy.
Wait, are we allowed to use magic here?
Within reason, one of the guards says. You can tell that they're a silver dragonborn under the armor.
I guess more specifically, if I wanted to turn into an animal to help, would that be okay?
Druidic magic is permissible.
I guess I could give it a try. And he kind of looks over at Gaius.
I was
If you
about to say,
wanna
I
help?
was about to say, I have something as well, but I would require a more bit of space.
I would say with your giant smite, Gaius, you have enough space, but even then you'd probably need someone else.
Can't
to
you
help
stay
you.
in your regular form
Yes,
while
I can,
you?
I can stay in my regular form.
You
Yeah.
just get strong.
Yeah,
We
But
need
it's
the
also
surface
awkward because
area.
the thing is huge.
get strength.
Yeah,
Well,
this
at the same time, I could grip more surface area if I was larger.
mhm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
If this was a
Um,
smaller, denser object, Gaius could probably carry it. It might be a stretch. It's very heavy. But because of just the shape of it, it does require at least like 4 medium-sized creatures or 2 large-sized creatures to carry it. Or you can do a large-sized creature and 2 medium-sized creatures.
Escan is going to wild shape.
Okay.
Into an ape, as he has done once before. Thus giving me an actual strength score that I can help carry this with.
All right. The blue
Fucking
Donkey
rough.
Kong appears.
Pretty
I'll
much.
proc
yeah.
giant bite and keep my size.
All
For,
right.
for those who may have missed the description last time, it's very much still the same blue color that Iska normally has. You can still see like the constellations of stars kind of pockmarked around his skin, and he does still have the goggles over the 2 gorilla eyes.
I love that.
Did we query if Gorilla Eastcan had retractable human teeth like Donkey Kong?
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to outsource the research on that one, unfortunately.
Okay.
I gotta ask, does Abe Eastman have the intelligence to understand where this thing is going?
Yeah, he does.
Your
He's
mental
not
stats
polymorph.
remain the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's polymorph that makes you a big
Stupid.
dummy. Yeah.
it makes you the big dumb.
Depending on the animal, of
Oh.
course.
Right.
Shout out
I had a
to
big-
I think it was Critical Role where they turned someone into a moth to like investigate something, and then they forgot that moths don't have brains, so they just
So they're
flew
just stuck
around.
flying at a light.
Yeah, they saw a
forever.
lamp, and they were like, and then they came out of it, and they're like, "I didn't do it, shit." It's so funny. All right. So as Ape Scan hits the floor, the guards are like kind of a little bit surprised, but they're probably used to more crazy stuff with wizards coming in and out. Gaius, with 2 hands, you kind of lift it up. Have you ever? How do I describe it? First of all, this thing is heavy. It is so heavy. This thing is either entirely made out of some sort of dense metal or some sort of heavy stone. It is incredibly heavy. The drum on top isn't a drum. It's probably another metal or stone like part of this thing. It's absolutely heavy. Like even with your strength, you are straining, Gaius. And same with you, Escan. What's your strength scores combined together?
Ape strength score is 16.
Okay.
I am 20 with advantage on athletics.
Okay. So that means your full strength is 36. It is, you can move it, but it's like kind of that, like if you ever move something super heavy and you have to like do like that shuffle walk a little bit, like you can't make
God,
like, steps.
yes.
Yeah.
The crab walk.
The crab walk. Yeah, you're doing that. As you
Oh,
kind
great.
of
Gaius is crab walking with hooves. That's a great idea. That's a recipe for disaster.
luckily your strength combined with the advantage as well. Like you're not like, you ever hold something, you're like, I have to put this down or I'm gonna actually like fall over.
Frequently, yeah.
It's like you can hold it and you feel like you can hold it for a bit, but like if you had to hold this for like more than 5 minutes, like there's no way. This thing has to go on the ground.
We're
But
not
as
walking
you,
on linoleum, are we?
it's like marble.
Oof.
Yeah.
Here comes Gaius. Here comes.
Plop, 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 plop. Plop, plop, plop.
It's just Bambi on the
I got
frozen
it.
lake.
I got it. It's fine. We're good. Here comes Gaius. Here comes.
As you guys depart, 1 second, sorry. Karos, Isla's other child, as you guys kind of depart, say your farewells and whatnot, Karos gives you a Vetreon salute, and as he does so, the two, like the 4 guys who like helped carry this initially, like notice Karos do that, and they immediately respond by saluting you as well. And as you kind of leave, who is at the back of the pack? I'm going to say that. Because Gaius and Ape Scan are first for sure. They're going first.
Yeah. We need to be in front so we can set this down.
I think Milo would probably be in the back just so he doesn't get underfoot.
That's valid. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Milo.
Sorry, every time
11.
11.
Every time
okay.
I think of like Eastcon Ape, I think of the Vine Sauce meme of Gormless Cog.
Oh my god, he is Gormless.
Come on.
he lacks so much Gorm. God.
So mean.
I love that bit. I love that Vinny bit. Oh my
It
god.
would seem tarnished. You are gormless.
Oh my god.
As you all shuffle in, Milo, you hear the sound of the armor slacking, like they're all like they stop saluting, and you hear like the kind of rummaging and tussling of armor, and like just a groan as you hear one of the Vetreon soldiers go, "Your first official orders! We're so proud of you, sir!" As you can hear some of the men talking to Karos, kind of hyping him up a little bit.
And he's just having none of it?
He's like, you're not sure if that's a celebratory hooray or if it just doesn't care. It's hard to read. It's unfortunately with an 11, you don't see anything, you just hear what happens. So but as you guys eventually find yourselves in the teleportation circle, Ape Scan and Gaius, you are straining to like just stand still holding this thing. Like the lack of momentum really makes how heavy this thing is like kind of hit home. One of the guards enters and goes, This teleportation circle has been set to take you back to Easenvale Keep in the country of Easenvale on the continent of Alton."
That's good, thank you.
My nutrients.
Please hold on. You shall be there anon. And the guard kind of steps out.
Please keep your hands and feet inside the circle.
Hands
at all
and arms
times.
inside the teleportation circle.
Warp can be used as a flotation device in emergencies.
You can, yes.
In the event of a water landing.
Oh.
As you all stand there, you don't need to do it this time. This is already set up for you.
Oh.
While you don't say it aloud, as you are all trying, 2 of you are trying not to rip a muscle, and the others are just trying to make sure that your companions don't as well. No yelling at the piercing of the veil is needed, but in your hearts, you know that you will do so. As you find
Veil's
yourselves
thoroughly pierced.
For a split second.
teleported.
Oh.
God damn
Thank
it.
you.
You find yourselves in a familiar sight, the middle of the castle of Easenvale, with your giant whatever the hell it is, assumedly mirror.
Guys, I think you can put that down now.
No, we have to put it elsewhere.
Kai is going to just open the door to the teleportation room, and he is bolting out the door.
Thank you.
All right, as you open up, I'm assuming the throne room door.
Yes.
As you open up the throne room door, you kind of catch Ogrun, who gets kind of startled by your approach. He's like, oh. He kind of looks and goes, we really should remove that throne. As you can see, he seems to be leaving some sort of meeting or conversation.
Where's Lynn?
Oh.
In there.
Lynn, Hendrik, and Arbane are all at the war table currently.
Don't fight.
Lynn,
in
where
this
do you want
tie.
this mirror? He's gonna
Not
kind
to
of
put a
call out.
fire under your ass, but where do you want this?
Oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. And you watch as Lynn kind of hurriedly makes her way. She goes, place it in the center of the throne room. That would be best. Lots of space.
Got it.
As we slowly sit it down, you just hear like creaking in all our joints.
Okay. I'm fine.
Oberth, Gherkin! You hear Lynn yell as you watch Oberth and Gherkin kind of race their way inside, and they both do wrong-handed salutes. Like one does one on one side and one does the other side.
Left his ass.
Go fetch some of our guards. We need some muscles here. More muscles. No offense, Gaius. And
I'm naked.
Iscan? She looks confused at the monkey.
He gives a thumbs up.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you brought something else home this time.
Okay.
They did.
On that note,
Yeah, about that.
Hi, I'm Log. I'm gonna make a temple in your town. Thank you.
And he starts to walk, and she goes, hold on. Wait, what?
We told her about him.
Yeah, we did a sending
We
stone to
did.
be like, hey, we're
Did a
coming back
sending
with a
stone about
cleric.
him.
Yeah, but she's like, what? She's just gonna go? Like, she's a little confused. If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind just signing some papers about that first.
it may be best to just let this run its course for right now.
Hendrik kind of shrugs and goes, we can see what happens.
Once that little guy gets started on something, there's no stopping him.
I'm unstoppable. Nothing can stop me, and I'd love to see them try.
And he looks at the camera and then walks out of the room.
Trips and
Jesus
falls again.
Christ,
Someone
man.
back in Alavast.
The
just
chaotic
explodes.
energy is even more so now.
I'll come by to visit and let you know how things are. I'll let you know what thing I've chosen out, and if I've made any friends.
Should be fine enough.
Thanks for the free teleport. This is fun. I like your spooky castle. Ooh.
So spooky.
Scary tapestries, spooky brick.
Singular brick on the floor. Spooky brick.
I like how they're like, I'm out of here, and then just stops to admonish the freaking stonework.
Yeah.
They better hurry or they're gonna get swept up into the lie down club.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure they'll love it, and then leave in 5 seconds.
As you kind of all make your way inside, Open the Gherkin kind of run out. And as they do, Lynn kind of turns and goes, I'm glad to see you back safe.
Yeah, your sister kind of put us through a trial.
You watch, if her eyes could launch into outer space, she rolls her eyes like they would launch into outer space.
It wasn't a bad thing or anything like that.
We
No,
beat
it
her.
was painful.
Why can't things just be simple? Why
It's
can't
okay, I
she
wanted to
just
push
follow the processes? It's my own problem. I'll deal with that on my own. I am glad to see you well. And a pit of pushing? What?
Oh, when we did our task, I won a push pit tournament.
Oh. Well, what did you get a trophy or some sort of?
I got this. Hold up the fucking like biblically accurate glass bottle.
Hendrik goes, oh ho 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 ho. You made off with a king's bounty, it seems.
Yeah, I
That
got
is
the
a-
strongest potion.
That is a very helpful potion. I hope you're able to handle that potion, Gaius.
Don't you fucking dare tell me I can't handle my potions.
I will not.
So,
It's
Lynn,
not in
what
character.
Lynn, what exactly were you having a meeting about in the war room?
We're discussing a means to perhaps have you sent to Athel specifically. We've
Any
been
luck on
tossing
that?
around some ideas. We have one idea, but we can't afford it. We'd have to look at other avenues potentially. But
What's the
Afford
idea?
it.
Well, we kind of had a breakthrough. We brought Ogren into the conversation, as well as some of our new guards, specifically some from Hearthland. And they spoke of a story about a wizard that was arrested in Hearthland. Not recently, this was a while ago. Who managed an escape by sneaking in a potion of gaseous form. I thought perhaps if we could procure enough potions of gaseous form, it could be a potential way out of a bad situation if you were to go there. However, gaseous form is a stronger spell than what I'm used to, as well as to get it in a potion form is very expensive.
I have a question. Do you have
Yes.
a scroll of it somewhere?
We do not know. That was our first step. Perhaps we could attempt to get a scroll first and then produce it ourselves, but no, we do not.
No, the reason why I ask is if we have a scroll of it, or if we have a book of it somewhere and I can learn it. The place we were just at, apparently the thing, the Gaius one, was by a potion maker. Maybe they can help us craft it.
I knew this was going to happen. Alavast has many magical marvels, but as outsiders, we will not have our way with things of use, unfortunately. Not at this time.
We
I
do
feel-
actually know a potion maker
You do?
in Monterallo. Specializes in strange sort of potions. This might be up his alley.
If you think it's possible, I would definitely see about
That
it.
may very well be our best shot if this is going to be our plan B.
A potion of that magnitude as well would probably take time to produce as well. Even if we get them commissioned. This is Hendrik speaking, by the way. Even if we get them commissioned, we'll have to wait some time.
Is that what we have?
I don't know. I did, Lynn kind of says, consult with Hokath on your absence. I believe that the boy is still alive.
Oh, that's good.
Of course, it's not a clear answer, but anything is better than nothing.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to kill him. Because if he did,
No.
they'd have no bargaining chip.
I've also received reports from the borders of Athel, and there's been no activity, so at least that we know of. So that is at least a relief.
So it sounds like we still have some time at least.
I'm not concerned wouldn't be the word, but I'm off-put by the lack of action in a way.
Do you think they're waiting on us to make the first move?
Maybe. My other concern is that they're sending spies of their own. But
I mean, we should already assume that.
we should. It's just
Undoubtedly so.
I feel like we may have at least have gotten a whiff of something, but we'll have to remain vigilant at the very least. It's an avenue that we can pursue. If you know this individual in Monterallo, we could perhaps send a message to the outsider who is heading there and perhaps see if he could procure them.
There would also be the matter of cost. I don't know if we'd have enough money to make that happen.
Otho, what if we pull some strings?
Strings such as...
Maybe there's an Ocean Lord or two who, with the fate of the entire world on the line, might be willing to help us out with a potion or two.
I would not
Didn't
advise
seem so
that.
keen to help us before.
I would not advise that, as this is an issue between us and a neighboring nation. Monterallo getting involved would make things even messier than it needs to be.
Plus, how would that look? We're currently trying to impress the Ocean Lords into agreeing with the Trinity Accord. If we come running to them with our tails between our legs, how do you think that will reflect on us?
You really think they haven't made up their mind already?
I think we need to see on that front. Besides, it doesn't necessarily seem like your style.
We're doing a lot of things that aren't my style. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Oh, right. Speaking of help, what the hell are we gonna do with this? Looks at the giant, like, circular object on the floor.
Oh, right. As Lynn stands up, you now begin to see as some of your guards walk in. 1 sec, I gotta grab it up real fast.
Oh.
That's Barbarella. Where's he still?
Guy, when Craig shows up, fucking guy turns into the photo Tita meme and just is like, I want to push pin.
I
I demand it. Put it on the list.
You
Push
watch.
bits.
I did a push pit.
Now, please.
You watch as Pole and Craig make their way in. They're like leaning into each other. They both seem kind of annoyed with each other. And you see behind them Hawk, who you all know very well, and Rolf behind them. They're kind of like Rolf and Hawk are kind of like making themselves look big, you know. They're giving off the energy of like, this is so specific, but just follow me, okay? Just stay with me.
Yeah.
Has anyone else had this where like you were setting up chairs in like an auditorium, or like picking up chairs from an auditorium, and like a teacher was just like, "I'll let the guys do it," and then as a woman you were like, "I got to carry like 50 chairs now to prove that I am strong." Like they're giving off that energy, very much so.
Oh.
No, I can see that. As someone who has worked as a janitor at a school, I can see that.
As someone who's been a stick figure his entire life, yeah, I can relate.
No, let the big guy hear it. No, I am strong.
I am strong.
If I had a nickel for every time I threw out my back trying to prove something.
I've had the adverse problem, and I just kind of groan. Making me move stuff again.
Next to Paule, of course, is Mortimer, his interpreter. And as they walk in, you say, "I want a fight pit, push pit."
I guess guys will say it. I don't know. Like, just like...
Yeah, say it.
I want to push.
You want a push pit, eh?
Yeah, I got this. Hold up the fucking...
Is that some sort of competition between warriors?
Yeah.
Oh, right, look at you. What do you call him? Purple goat? He's more than a purple goat. He's a warrior. You got one of your fancy little hand symbols for that? You might want to fix it. You watch as she like leans towards Paule, and Paule just kind of like makes a face at her. Oh, good for you. He kind of grabs you by the horns a little bit and kind of shakes you, Gaius, like, you know, respectfully. It's more like a yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah, no, guys,
Can't shake the horns
into it.
Maybe we should set up our own pish pit when we got some free time. Sure, we have enough rocks sitting around that we can make something out, eh?
That'd be so cool.
It's worth looking into. Am I right?
We have work.
Yeah, we're here to do some work. I mean, we don't really need these two. We can handle this, me and Hawk here. And you watch as she goes over, and she goes to lift it. She like lifts it and goes, oh! Like you can see her like immediately go, oh shit, this thing is heavy.
Yeah, guys like puts his hands out like, no. It's much more than that.
I think I popped some pebbles out of my back.
Scan is kind of like holding up two hands of warning.
Oh yeah, you're an ape. You're a giant ape.
Yeah, he's still an ape. He's still an ape.
Ook, don't do it, Ook.
Yeah.
Bunga brain.
All of your guards, it varies. They're like, there's a monkey in here. They're just like, yeah, like it's probably none of our business. They're also smart enough to recognize.
He's ours now.
They're also smart enough to recognize like the pattern of fur and like
And
the
the
star and the goggles. The goggles are a dead giveaway. Hawk is like, yo, a monkey, and like seems to not get it.
Mark, whenever you turn into a monkey, I'm just gonna call you Caesar.
No.
Yeah.
No!
Well, now Andy Serkis has to play Escan in the live-action film.
As they all collectively kind of lift it up, Lynn kind of goes, wait. We should remove the wrappings from around it. And this is the dais it sits upon, and this is the actual mirror itself.
Oh, thank
and
God,
you watch...
someone who actually knows how to assemble the thing.
Yeah, you watch as
Lynn has the instruction manual.
She pulls out the IKEA instruction manual. Yeah.
The enclosed instruction book.
And at the end of this, we all get Swedish meatballs.
Yeah,
let's go.
I want the soft serve.
We're
So
missing
sad we
3
can't
screws.
It's a reason for you to come back, Monty.
There's no Allen wrench. What do you mean there's no fucking Allen wrench?
Go get the drill.
Included.
Oh my God.
As
Hi.
I imagine you guys each kind of cut the rope that it's all twined up with and kind of take off the sheet. There's actually a thin layer of dust on the sheets themselves. Clearly this thing is sitting in storage somewhere.
As a doorstop.
it was also used as a doorstop at one point.
Right.
As you like unravel like the drum shape, it appears to be just a solid block of like gray black stone with like a silvery, I hate to say it, like kind of platinum silver inlay between the stonework itself. It's like a sort of like brick cylinder, more or less. At the top, like the bottom is just flat rock, but at the top is some sort of like diamond at the top, which is like kind of, you know, point side up, basically. And around that diamond, kind of around the exterior of it, are several smaller diamonds. Also, the pointy ends going up. And as you uncover the mirror itself, it appears to be a sort of frame of like this huge frame, table-sized frame. And you can see 16 like spokes, these rounded spokes coming out, evenly spaced around the entire circumference of the frame. And there is nothing in the middle. It is completely see-through.
Oh, not much of a mirror.
Ooh. And then
Place-
Easton's like, oh, and he like taps his head, and he will end his wild shape to return to normal.
Lift the dais and put it on top of... lift the frame and put it on top of the dais.
Okay.
As you lift, like, you do that shimmy, you know, like that we're moving like a like a giant thing shimmy.
Yep.
And as you do so, you feel the weight of this frame just slowly begin to fade away as it floats above the pointed diamonds below it.
They could have floated the entire...
Oh, hey, I found the wheels we were supposed to attach.
Oh, there was a switch in the back that said levitate.
Why is there a screw missing?
Lynn would absolutely keep like the wheels that would let you move this thing around conveniently. That would be totally her vibe. But as you place it on top, you hear like a strange sort of hissing noise, like this sort of like a sound of falling sand almost. As coming out like the edge of the frame towards the middle is a silvery, almost like shimmering sand. It kind of reminds you of the Mage Vault ones, but this is like way more like completely unrelated. Like, the sand looks like it's made out of crushed diamonds and other precious gemstones. And as it kind of congeals, like all the sand is kind of releasing, it congeals. Eventually, it bubbles into a like legible mirror.
Whoa.
Okay,
Mirror, mirror
that's
on the
a new
wall.
one.
Who's the sexiest of them all?
What the?
What the fuck?
Ah, thank you. I knew
What
it was
the fuck?
I. I
What
knew
was-
it was I.
Huh? What
Huh?
happened?
Wow, the timing on
As
that.
the mirror comes to
Thank you.
life, that
Let's
is where
go.
we will take our break.
Let's go.
Who
Thank
the
you.
fuck-
I
what?
appreciate it. I knew.
We're taking
So
a
that
break,
wasn't my
Connor.
mute button.
That,
No, it wasn't.
That was no, but it made my bit work.
Hooray, mirror!
Yay!
as the mirror comes to life, that is where we're gonna take our break.
Oh boy.
That is so funny.
I can't believe we just got jump scared by applause.
Fuck, man.
We're not used
There
to
you
it,
go.
man.
So Kai's the sexiest. The
I hit the
audience
wrong
knows it.
button. I hit the wrong button
Oh,
twice.
I'll be
I
back.
went to go hit my mute button. I hit my soundboard button, and then when I tried to go back, I hit the applause button.
I
The
would laugh so
Unexpectables is
hard.
now filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I mean, technically a live audience, not a
And
studio one.
The
it will be filmed in front of a
Unexpectables.
live audience, yeah.
Yup.
I was gonna say I would have laughed really hard, Connor, if you missed like hitting your mute button, you played the applause, and then you just ripped a big fart. Like that would have been
Fucking
amazing.
fart with
No, it would have been funnier if I ripped a big fart, then played the applause button.
That's fair. But that would require multiple button hits. Welcome into the
That was-
halftime show, everybody.
That was some
Potty
like
break for me.
Saturday Night Live bullshit with your host.
With
I
your
was-
host,
Solomon
Ira Bolton.
Peppa!
I was so confused because I was going through like the jukebox to like change the audio to like, and then I was like, did I accidentally click something? Wait, I never added a applause sound. I was so confused, and I thought I had done
Featuring-
something.
Featuring the 1997 New York Yankees.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Well, let's go through some of the bits that are getting dropped. More Thrandor, thank you for the 100 bits. I need to leave early. See you in the VOD and have a great con. We will.
Hell yeah.
It's, man, this time next week, Monty will be on a plane. That is crazy to me.
Yep. I'm gonna be on a plane going to Vancouver, and then
Yep.
hopefully staying with a friend. Which it sounds like I'm gonna have to Uber to their place. So I gotta learn how to use
Yay.
Uber.
I will teach you. I think it's called something else, but if they have
No,
Uber,
they
great.
got Uber in Vancouver.
Oh, good. Okay.
Like it's a
Sweet.
thing there.
Uber in
So-
Vancouver.
They got Uber in Vancouver.
They got
That's
Uber
a
in
fucking movie.
Vancouver.
Monty Glue stars in Uber in Vancouver, coming to you live this Wednesday.
Oh
I'm gonna
man.
go get a drink.
Starts Friday.
Mika Pachi, they give it the 10 bits. Hey, Gaijin, what if Log converts the ogres to Oriara and they end up becoming Bionics?
Bionics, I think.
There's a K in there, though.
Bionicles.
Wouldn't that be a C?
There's like a 12-hour Bionicle documentary that people have
I've
been
seen
asking
Yeah,
that
me to
link
watch.
going around.
I'm acquaintance with the guy who made it, Ben
Oh, are
Saint.
you?
Oh
He
my
actually
gosh.
did a Mega Man one beforehand. He's done the Bionicles one. Done a couple of other things in the past. Yeah, highly recommend Ben Saint on YouTube.
Heck yeah.
I still remember Marcus. Like we were in a call with Marcus, and like Marcus is just like, I have something called the.
I'm friends
me
with the
and my
Bionicle author. No. I just said he does a video essay about the
Yeah.
Bionicles.
I remember Marcus being just like, me and my fan group, we have something collectively called the Dream, and I was like, are you in a cult? He's like, no, I'm in the Bionicle fandom, and I fucking lost it. I
Oh my
laughed
God.
so hard.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
To be fair,
So
what's the
funny.
difference? Zen, thank you for the 100 bits. That was the sound of 597 people clapping sarcastically. God. Screamin' at Seagull, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Miss Tweetums, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Funkmaster Grunty, thank you for the 100 bits. Connor, I didn't know you can produce such gaseous disaster. And here I thought that
You
I
didn't
was
know?
the tide and true Funkmaster.
That's my entire personality.
Damn.
Dude, I can't.
But at least
wait
you're not the
for
Shock
live
Master.
show.
That would be terrible.
It's true. I'm the
Messenger of
Shockmaster.
Thank you for the 10 tier 1 subs gifted to the community. Glycerius with 1,000 bits, live audience, some of who probably live in studio apartments. So technically,
There you go.
yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Red Mage
Studio
is bounty-
apartments.
Yep.
Dang.
Thank you for the
I'm in a
100
basement
bits.
suite, but you know,
Close enough.
Sweet. You got a
Yeah.
This is-
suite?
yeah.
Dude.
Sweet.
Nice. This is reminder that Monty carded by Gore Mangala. She said that we can make fun of her.
Oh my god.
You got
Don't
carded? I know
spoil
what that
shit.
means now.
Shut up.
I know what that means.
We
Damn,
have
Monty
we
got
have a
carded?
thing on my stream where if you get carded, like everyone makes fun of you, and if I get carded, you make fun of me even more.
Damn. I've only been carded once, and I'm not counting it because I was stuck on a bow that I didn't know how to use, and I couldn't switch.
That's valid.
Yeah, but I've never been carded when I'm, like, with my main weapon. Death by Chair, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Protosaber363. Zeta, why is your Saturday Night Live voice just Perch Perkins? He will probably answer that when he gets back from the bathroom. An Anime Peach, thank you for the 10 bits. Unfortunately, I'm too introverted and lacking in transportation to go to the convention. Come to Michigan and I might show up. It's fine. The snow's gone for now. We'd love to go literally anywhere. And if you want us at your local convention, bother them and say, hey, this awesome group just did Anime Detour and you should totally bring them all. And then we show up and then you regret bringing us. But we have fun while we're there. Nova Street, thank you for the 10 bits. Bosco, are you aware that there is a cape in Helldivers 2 that looks like it has work printed on the back? I'm not aware of this. I'm disappointed that I'm not aware of this. I've worn the same armor since the game launched. So, yeah.
What's up?
Apparently there's Helldiver's armor that looks like Wark is printed on the cape.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm making some muffin top cornbread at the moment, so I might be gone in 5 minutes.
Did you say
Allowed.
cornbread?
Yep.
Cornbread.
I hear there ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay, careful.
Lunar Hawk, thank you for the 9 bits. Hey guys, I recently stumbled across a homebrew D&D book. I think some of the DMs here might be interested in it. Primula's Portfolio of Paleontology?
Never heard of it, but I am very interested.
That does sound pretty dope.
Nice. Draconian 9, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Killer
Can you
Chance, thank you for
copy
the 10
and
bits.
paste that in chat to me so I could
I got
actually
you.
like look that up?
I got you.
Dope, thank you.
Man, Mark, I
don't
wish
know
we
why
could
it-
sit together on that flight.
You can.
Maybe
just
we
choose
are.
your-
You don't know.
choose your seats, forehead.
That costs money, forehead.
Yeah, I know. Killer Chance, thank you for the 10 bits. Uber in Vancouver, Monty Glue's luck grows from bad to worse. As her Uber she gets carjacked by bank robbers. Don't put that in her brain.
Yeah, let's
That's
not.
What is
awful.
wrong
Yeah.
with you?
Don't put that in her brain.
It's okay. All she's got to do is say, "I only have Canadian money," and they'll be like, "God damn it!"
Monopoly.
They
Loonies.
leave.
Oh.
in Canada. That's
They
not a
leave
threat
and their
in Canada.
faces turn red, and there's like steam coming out of their ears.
No, Connor, it's Uber in Vancouver. They used Monopoly money there. It wouldn't help her.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
I
good-
like
good try.
Canadian money.
Give us your money. I have American $1 bills. Never mind. Keep that shit.
No, be better. I have all pennies.
No,
in
don't say
American.
that. Those are collector's items now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I don't think they are. Not yet, at least. There's too many. Mika Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Sorry, I forgot the name. I meant the cyborg orc from 40K. Gotcha.
Wait, what?
What?
Pretty sure there's more than one.
I was about to say, do you realize how little that narrows it down?
Yeah, totally. Nailed it. So now you guys know. Cyrus,
I
thank you for the
can't
bit.
wait to hijack the Bosco halftime show during the live stream. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't. Oh, you won't.
I will.
It's not happening.
I will. It's gonna happen.
You're not. This is all I have, Mark. Putting
That's
this
not
out
true.
again, but title idea, flesh mode.
Yeah, flesh
Oh my
mode
god.
activate.
Flesh
Yeah,
mode is pretty
flesh
good.
mode activate is pretty good.
Flesh mode. Courtmaster, thank you for the 100 bits. All hail Mata Nui.
Mata, not Mata.
Mata Nui.
Mata Nui. You have
Mata,
to put
Mata.
the Nui in there.
Mata Nui.
I'm gonna
I said the T.
Mata my foot.
Yeah, Mark?
Stop.
Mm.
You're gonna break your foot off in my John Brown hind parts?
Did I say that?
No, but you should.
No.
No, you're not Denzel Washington. You couldn't make it work.
I
Dice
don't
Ruler,
say
thank you
what
for
you
the
tell me.
5 bits. You know I can't help and see Otho saying to Larry, she a thought. Larry, you right. Protosaver, thank you for the 100 bits. Zito, why is your SNL voice just Perch Perkins? Ah, that's the one.
Because
from
that's
before.
fucking Mr. Lawrence, and apparently everyone tells me I can do Mr. Lawrence good.
Fair enough.
I'm back.
We lost Monty. She went down.
Otter with a machete, thank you for the 300 bits. And no message, just bits. Sniffing Kittens, thank you for the 10 bits. Got my wisdom teeth removed and made dice out of them. What should I name the dice with 4 wisdom teeth inside of it?
I'm sorry. Did you say you made dice out of your wisdom teeth?
That's awesome.
Correct.
That's
That's the
amazing.
most badass thing I've ever heard.
Guys,
what
I found out.
Metal as fuck.
Guys, I found out if I die, I can put in my will that I want my bones turned into dice.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
fuck,
you
that's
can
totally
put
lit.
that in your will.
I'm putting that on my will.
I will admit, I do not want to do that.
I
'cause
wanna
don't
roll,
think
Monty.
anyone needs to be haunted by my spirit after I die.
No,
I
they
think
need
No,
to be
I-
haunted
Cruel
by
and
a jaded
unusual
New
punishment.
Yorker.
I need every single one of my friends to have bone dice of me, so that way I can haunt them. I'm gonna knock shit off their shells. It's gonna be great.
That's just a
Roll
cat.
for initiative,
You-
fuck ass.
just be reincarnated
Whenever
as
anything
a
spooky
cat.
happens in my
Christ.
house, I'm just gonna be like, Monty.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get the fly swatter.
We're making the assumption that she dies like way before we do.
I am making that assumption because
I
it's
do need to
perfect.
address something really quickly. Somebody in the Unexpectables live chat just said my bone dice would only roll nat ones. How fucking dare
That
you?
is true. No, Mark
Death is
died.
supposed
would
to be my release.
No, yeah, Mark would release the curse. You would only roll 20s. It would be inverted.
Yeah, so when
Unlucky
someone
in
says
life.
roll them bones, it literally means you're rolling my bones.
Yep.
Unlucky in life should mean lucky in death.
Oh my gosh.
So
Nova
that
Flame,
big-
thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry. I'd like to imagine that once the log leaves Alavast, everyone in the city throws a party in celebration of him
Yeah.
leaving.
There's just a deep sigh of relief.
Oh God, it's like Ace Ventura. Oh man.
Oh no.
Can't believe Log is.
Because everyone's so mean to this little guy.
I don't know. I like him.
It's
Defective
just so
sheep, thank you for the
unpredictable.
You guys are just describing France in the 1800s.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Defective Sheep. Here's a fun lore pitch. Ganache is responsible for flesh mode. Oh, boy.
Is that like Bree mode?
No, and I don't ever
Turn into
even you
cheese.
saying it, I hear the song and I fucking hate it.
Flesh mode.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 25 bits. When Eastgon turned into East Kong, I just imagine him singing a song from the Donkey Kong cartoon.
See, and that is why we don't go with East Kong. We go with
Oh,
Ape
when
Scan.
I see that smile
Ape scan?
on your fuzzy
Ape scan, yeah.
face.
Caesar.
Why did
hero?
I was gonna say why did that song go so fucking hard?
Dude, every single song in that show went hard. All of
What,
them.
the love song between Candy and Donkey? I don't know why it went that hard, but the
Something,
Vaporwave
something,
remix
Grant
of it
Kirkhope.
goes even harder somehow.
Everybody's got such beautiful voices for singing. I just wish they had better writing.
Cyrus with the 10 bits. I don't think it would be a good idea to try and suggest you guys to my local con. Don't want to subject you all to bad con staff and volunteers. Well, not all of them can be bad.
I'm back.
Also, they can't be worse than we are.
Honestly, I think we're the biggest challenge any con could ever
By
have.
far.
It's true.
Handling
You wait.
6 people who act.
Hey,
who
can you
operate
fly
as
all
one
6 of us
entity.
down?
Yeah, that's rough.
One of us lives in the middle of nowhere.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bosco, what the fuck?
I know. Leave me alone. I can't afford anything better. All
Where
right,
did
leave
you
me
live?
alone in my studio apartment.
Last angles or whatever.
Huh?
Last angle.
Last angles.
I like Lost Angles from Reboot.
He lives in Burkbank.
Reboot is amazing.
Oh shit! 1 second. Give me 1 second here.
Ooh.
No problem. Ooh, phone call. Mikon Pachi, they give you the 10 bits. By the way, it's funny you mentioned ghouls at the start. Yesterday, Fallout 76 had the update where you can play
Yeah.
as a
Really?
I'm surprised
There
that
you
game
go.
is still getting updates.
Yeah, Fallout 76
I'm
just
not. It's the
put
most
out a,
recent Fallout.
Become a ghoul patch.
They need to put out something because they're certainly not working on Elder Scrolls.
I mean, technically they are.
So
It's
no
been
lie,
announced, so they're working on it till it comes out.
no lie, 76 is actually kind of good. I'm still pissed that they destroyed my explosive weapons build, but they're
Or
starting to
Starfield?
run. Oh.
Gaijin, go find me in there.
What, in Starfield?
No, in Fallout.
Which one?
76.
I got a call from Enryu. It was super nice, but I was like, I'm sorry,
Aw.
I'm streaming right now. We can talk about stuff later. And she's like, sure. And I'm like, I'm working tomorrow, but I'll poke you.
Oh my
So-
god, the shaken
Hope
Bosco.
you're doing well, Enryu.
Enryu. They're gonna be who I'm staying with. Before
Also,
when I have my-
Bosco-
Can't believe you.
Bosco, I don't know where the hell you are. Can you give me a hint? That's a big world out there. It's 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Oh,
That's
6
true, I'll get
times,
back to
excuse
you.
me. Man.
I gotta remember the exact area I'm in.
All right,
You played the
get to
character-
Keep going.
Oh, if you assume that our playing a character means we know where they are in a game,
Yeah, that
you've
doesn't
got
help at
another thing
all.
coming. We're lucky if we even know the actual name of the character.
Yeah, I was
But-
happy to even know it was a Fallout game.
By the way, Gaijin,
Uh-huh.
I ordered some tea because I ran out of my favorite green tea, and I got myself
Uh-huh.
just a giant bag of hojicha as well, like the over roasted green tea.
Hojicha's good.
It's
Hojicha.
divine, dude. It's divine.
I have to dilute it just a little bit because it is so strong.
I like it. strong. Like I love it. It's because I keep adding water back in, so like
Mhm.
I usually like keep filling it up. But yeah.
It's fair.
They also sent me a freebie of lavender green tea, which I'm very excited for.
I love
Ooh.
lavender green tea.
Yummers.
Yummers.
All right. Are we all back? Are we all good to continue?
I guess so. Didn't
Connor, you're good to go?
I see bananas when I look in your eye.
Bosco, good to go.
Green pie.
After that, I need a minute.
Gaijin, you good to go? You good to go?
Coconut cream pies. What the fuck is happening?
Pies.
Pies.
Are you good to go?
I'm scared, Monty.
Okay. Zito, are you good to go? Zito?
He might be retrieving.
Oh,
board
getting
cards
his thing. Yeah.
Zito
Wait,
is
wait on
Zeet no.
and not sharing with the rest of us.
Monty, I asked Arkov permission. Please hold me.
What do you mean you asked him permission?
Yeah, I guess I
I
can't.
love that this song is 8 minutes long and the lyrics only make up like a minute and a half.
It's because it's slowed like 120%.
Just because Arkolf says it's okay doesn't mean I want to. Fucking Moscow.
I know, but I had a different hurdle to clear before I got to that one.
This one's a skyscraper, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, look, all right, I've been on skyscrapers before.
Yeah, he's from Chicago, the land of skyscrapers.
The land of skyscrapers.
That's what it's known
Golden
for.
Oh my
banana.
god.
They call
known
it
for a
the
lot of things.
skyscraper city.
I'll be back. Just give me a second. I'll be back.
Okay.
Can I just
Okay.
say I love the fact that when it comes to the hardware of the Donkey Kong like CG animated show, nothing had collision, so no one could touch each other.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like you would expect Candy and Donkey to like hug or hold hands during that entire song. Nope, they're
Nope.
just dancing around each other, flipping
You have
around.
to remember
The-
when it was
the story-
made.
I know, Mark. I was alive.
The story behind the production of that show was pretty insane, if I remember correctly.
I'm back. Sorry. Like I had
No, you're good.
I had cornbread, and then right after I'm like, oh fuck, I'm thirsty.
That's valid.
Yeah, you do not want to have
The
cornbread. without a
cornbread
beverage.
experience.
That's a great way to make cement in your mouth.
I just like wolfed down like
Or your
a
stomach.
whole like glug of cranberry juice.
Monty, what is
a glug?
this?
That is
It's
in
a
a
monster.
unit
Scientific
of measurements.
measurement amount, a glug.
One glug.
It's
How many
monster.
ounces in a glug?
One glug of cranberry juice.
Is
It's
that
How
how
many
many
ounces
ounces?
are in
Right.
a glug?
No, it's
How do we
one-
feel
it's
about
1 pound
corn
equals
in
2
cornbread?
glugs.
Good luck, Monty.
Yeah, it's okay. I give up. You'll
we're
never
back,
know
Monty.
the
You can
deep
st-
lore of Monster by Mistake. It's very
Oh,
fun.
I know.
Yeah, Connor knows. Connor knows.
My
Monster
favorite
by
character is
Mistake.
Johnny Be Dead.
Yeah, Johnny Be Dead is a great character. If anyone is Canadian, y'all know about Monster by Mistake, the greatest 3D animated film of all time. It's old too. Like
Don't
it's
say it's old. How old do you think it is, Monty?
hold on, Monster by Mistake.
No, don't look it up. How old do you
No.
think it is?
I
before
think
you
it
look
came
up?
out in like I watched it in like the 90s, I think.
I think it came out in.
I was right. 1996 it came out.
That's not old.
Yes, it
I-
is.
No.
96 isn't old. Stop it.
96 is almost 30 years old, guys. Except
It's
Fate.
not old.
Yes, it is. Mark your
You
old
know what's
Bible.
old? You know
I was
what's
gonna
old?
say it.
Michael
I'm just-
Jackson's album Thriller. That's old.
That
I
is
was
Monster
gonna
by
say
Mistake
Dead.
came out 2 years after Toy Story. That's not old.
I'm gonna say
Mark.
right now, all the episodes of Monster by Mistake are free on YouTube. You have a fucking duty. Go and watch the first episode of Monster by Mistake after this stream is over. Stay here and watch the rest of the stream.
No,
but
I'll tell you what. You have a duty to go watch The Day the World Blew Up because all my friends actually worked on that film.
I want to
God.
see
I
it.
do really want to see that actually.
Also, go watch Reboot. It's good. It's completely free on YouTube as well, but don't leave.
Oh,
Yo!
I did my
sorry.
whole reboot rant like a year ago. So yeah, please go watch.
Bosco, my friend
Yes,
can pick me up
Monty?
from the airport and can drop me off the next day.
Let's go.
Oh, my god, I'm gonna
You're
be
saved.
safe.
You're
Oh, I get to
saved.
be with someone
No
amazing.
Uber in Vancouver.
Plus, I get to hang out with Enryu, which is just 10 out of
Well,
10.
I don't even know who
haven't
that
seen
is,
him
so I
forever.
trust you.
They're my awesome friends. They're the one who coined Big Buff and Bald for me, if that gives you anything to go off of.
Oh, that see,
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't you. I just didn't know it was them.
No, they're honestly quicker than me in regards to like coming up with shit. It's great. Anyway,
In a race, right?
love you, Enryu. Are we good to continue now that Zito's back?
in a race, right?
Shut up.
Zito,
I've
you
been
don't
here.
have cement mouth, right? You're good.
You good?
I've been here.
All right.
And we know you're here. We're just making sure you're good.
Me and my glug of cranberry juice. Helps you.
Yeah, it's one
I like that
glug.
measurement.
No,
We were
listen,
gonna have to
whenever I
figure
say
that out.
cranberry juice,
No-
I have to
nothing
end
is-
it on the tagline. Helps you pee straight.
Oh God,
Connor,
nothing
you
is
remember
better
that?
than a fathom.
Connor, do you remember that one video we watched where they poured water and they did it in such a way that we all instantly got thirsty? Do you remember that?
Oh my fucking god!
Do
It
you
was
remember-
it was that fucking like
It was just
mountaintop Chinese village where they made
Yeah.
like the really good like food,
Yep.
and just the sound. Oh my god!
We all paused the video. We
Made
talked
me
about water.
thirsty as fuck.
Anyway. That should work.
You sure?
Actually, no, you're right.
Is it Sans Baby?
Oh, I love this sound.
I don't know about this song. It sounds like it might have a baby.
Yes.
Just a rogue baby.
All right. As you set the... Oh, I should probably click off of the slideshow. As you all set the large stone frame, I should have done a little sketch of it to show you kind of what it looks like, actually.
That'll be for 3 weeks from now.
Yeah. As you place it on top and like that sand filters in this sort of glittering, almost ethereal sand, Lynn walks over what looks to be a very secured looking chest that has like a lock and then another like padlock on the front. It's a very dark looking chest with kind of brass details. And she kind of brings it open and she goes, "And now we begin."
Wow. Isla did say more eyes are better, in case that means anything to you.
It does. This mirror will give us a vision of the next pearl's location. It will not be a clear vision. We may not know what we're looking at. The more people who look at it, the more information we can glean.
Somewhere Glean sneezes.
And you watch as like the two guards are like, ah! They get scared by him and then go back to watching.
So, what exactly do we have to do?
We place the orbs in these spokes that come out the sides. You can see there's even like a little bit of a divot where something can be placed.
The holy divot.
By placing them in this mirror, it will also protect them.
All right, well, I guess we'll get to placing.
You may do the honors. And she holds open the chest that contains,
The 5?
I think it's 5 of them, yeah. You have the acorn, you have Gertrude, you have the boat, and you have the Pud one as well, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, so we have 4.
You have 4, I believe. Oh, and Ogrunes as well. So you have 5.
Right, there it is.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, Ogrunes, yeah. How can I
Okay,
forget?
so there's one
Oh,
for
boy.
each of us, I guess, if we all want
There
to
is,
grab
yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Do not place them at the same time. Place them one at a time.
Oh, okay.
What happens if it's all together at the same time?
I don't know, and I would rather not find out.
Cross the streams, man.
You don't.
If someone asks you if you're a god,
You say yes!
does anyone want to go first?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
All right, guys, you
fuck it,
take
whatever.
your orb. As you do so, you place it into one of the diadems. You watch as the sand immediately turns to almost like a liquid mercury as it hovers in place and then flattens out and reveals an image of Iscan.
What?
Huh?
Eh?
That's it.
That's it. We just see Eastcon.
He's just there.
Yeah. You see.
Is he in front of the mirror or?
No, the vision is like from the ceiling, like the corner of the throne room, looking down at Eastcan.
Oh, it's like a camera.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to fucking say it's just like it's inside of him. Hold him down.
Yeah, oh god.
Being relatively intelligent, Eastcan's gonna assume that means that he should place his next. So he's gonna place his orb next.
As Eastcan moves to place his orb, the image shown in the mirror doesn't move with his movement.
Oh,
okay. I don't like that.
As you place your orb, once again the surface shimmers and swirls, and you see the outside of Easonvale Castle.
Static image?
Yep.
Okay.
You can see Glean sleeping on the roof.
But there's no movement, right? Like it's a static picture. Nothing's moving.
No movement. Static picture.
Okay. So it's like a snapshot.
Oh, okay. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Jump shot, Kobe.
Just chuck it in there.
From downtown.
Lynn's like, Milo, no! As you slam
What's
it.
that one meme? What's that one meme of the one-shot protagonist doing a like slam dunking the ball?
Goes to dribble it, it just shatters immediately.
He's going to go hard in the paint.
Can someone make Milo into Muggsy Bogues, please?
He
Oh
already
my
is.
god! Wait, Gaijin!
That was for you, Bosco.
Gaijin, I am
need a
so
picture.
proud of you.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I need
I'm
a picture
so
of
proud.
Venom dunking on Spider-Man, but it's Milo dunking on Wormtongue.
Wait, Gaijin, did you know that because of Space Jam?
No, I knew that because I
Oh.
actually watched the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh my god,
long
in the
time ago.
90s.
Yeah,
Tyrone Muggsy Bogues.
dude,
Bosco
I know
never talks
some
about
sports.
basketball.
I
He
know
talks
some
about
sports.
football more, and then wrestling. I'm the one who talks about basketball, and you. Make the reference for him.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so proud.
Monty, what do I see in the mirror?
As you place the orb down, the image shimmers, and you see Otho and Kai's house.
Oh,
And we do recognize it because we've seen it.
Why?
You do.
Why?
For clarification, is Milo the only one that sees this, or are we all seeing
of
the
you
same
see
vision?
It. Yeah. All of you
Okay.
see it.
I assume that means everyone in the throne room can see it. Yes.
Yes, everyone can.
Okay. Well,
Is it a
Ethan's
static
gonna kinda
image?
It is a
gesture
static
towards
image.
Otho.
Otho's just staring at his own house, just slack-jawed.
I don't believe that the orb is at your house. I believe that the mirror is attempting to connect you to the orb.
I see. He'll go over and place his in.
As you place yours in,
The sound count cut out.
did it?
No.
No, I still hear it.
Okay, I think it's just my end. Sorry.
Otho, as you place yours in, the image of your house shifts, and you see the library, the Easonvale Keep library.
And then every head in the room turns to look at Kai.
Dimension door.
What a heel turn!
Got him. Kai will grab the last orb, and since they weren't specific, I'm gonna say it's the acorn one,
Okay.
since that has the most significance to him. He's just gonna kind of hold it in his hand, and then he'll go up there and he will kind of like throw it into place, but closer than Kobeing it from where he's standing.
As you place it into the mirror, you watch as the image of the library fades, and a completely foreign landscape fills the image of the mirror. You see a horizon peppered with pillar-like stones as tall as mountains a crashing ocean raging between these large stone-like pillars. You also notice, coming out of these pillars, are large crystalline growths of amethyst.
Oh.
Is there any way any of us
Oh.
recognize the
Mhm.
landscape?
It's going to be history checks, including all the NPCs who are also in the room. So give me 1 second.
Oh boy.
Any chance I could get advantage?
Me as well.
Advantage.
Kai
have-
and Otho get advantage. Escan, unfortunately, you do not.
I'll take it.
But everyone else gets straight rolls. And then...
All right. I think I already know, but we're gonna find
That's
out.
a
Nice.
27.
Oh my god.
26.
That's a 12 for Escan.
For those of you at home, Milo rolled a 2.
Makes sense. The only person who recognizes this location is Hendrik, actually. He rolled very
What?
well. Yeah, natural 20. So he recognized
Wow.
You're telling me a 26 and a 27 didn't get it?
it. Oh yeah, they do. I just
She's
say
talking
Oh.
about the NPCs.
all the
Oh,
all the
NPCs.
NPCs.
I thought you were like the only person who actually
No,
got
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Yeah, DC was
Yeah.
35
Fuck.
actually.
Yeah, basically.
You actually have seen this place, not physically. Otho and Kai. Oslimir Harland has a painting of this location in his office.
In his office?
Wait,
If
were
you
in that
recall,
office.
he had a bunch of landscape paintings, and one
Yeah,
of
and
them,
this
which
was-
you didn't pay any mind to, was a location similar to this. The only difference is that there was no amethyst. It was the same pillared rocks, but no amethyst. You recognize this landscape to be that of the far-off region of Volar.
Volar. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that's Volar, I believe. Hendrik says.
Kai's gonna look over at Otho to see if he put it together.
He's just always he's just like stroking his chin, just like
Gaius pulls
clearly
out,
he's putting the pieces together.
Mhm.
Gaius pulls out the piece of amethyst he has and sees if it looks familiar.
It looks identical to the amethyst in the picture. Same color, same like clarity. It's frighteningly 1-to-1. Obviously, the size is different.
Yeah, but Gaius like holds it up 1-to-1 so everyone sees it's the same.
Oh.
Well, that's certainly a connection. Do I
needed a
know
reason to
where
go to-
on the continent that country is?
So
Yeah.
Volar is south of Delvaria, and it is east of Martiralo. I will show you the
Got
Martiralian
it.
map here. So,
Okay.
Oop.
Bloop.
I'll have to zoom out for chat, but it's all the way
All
over
the way
here.
east.
Specifically,
that border?
this town is where you would go to get into Volar, but I will show chat.
Do we know what town that is?
You do not. It's so
Okay.
remote.
Didn't we get a full
We got a
of
map,
Martiralo?
which is how we see everything. It didn't have that listed.
It did not have the names. It just showed you
Okay.
like the general.
It just showed us
layout.
that there was stuff there. Got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go back there anyway.
Gaius just
The-
Gaius just like mumbles to himself, just basically like, finally a reason to go there.
Also, I have to double check here. It's either Delvaria or Hearthland. I think it actually might be Hearthland. I think, yeah, it is Hearthland.
Does Gaius, real quick, does Gaius say that with any like frustration or malice in his voice?
No, there was no malice. It was just like, oh, thank God, I can finally go there.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, he said that with like, oh, thank God, I have a
Oh,
reason.
thank God, finally. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
It's also, yeah, it's sorry, I made a mistake. It's not south of Delvaria, it's south of Hearthland.
Okay.
Hearthland.
That makes
Okay.
more
Yeah.
sense.
It's near, that would be the mountain range where Caster's Keep is. So I will bring you onto that map so you can also look at that if you wish.
So it'll be south of where we're going now.
Yes.
Yes. So it would
Okay.
be due south. So if you
East of
notice on
Martello,
the
south of.
if
So
you
east, and then there's
if you look at the Motorola map, I'll ping it out here. But if you go north, there's a road here.
Yeah.
yeah.
That goes
That
north
road
to
leads.
Voller.
It goes north into Hearthland.
Hearthland, because
Yeah.
Voller's to the east of that.
Voller's in this direction.
Yeah, it's
This
east.
blank
Yeah.
area is Voller over
Yeah.
here.
Oh, right.
And
And
then
then Hearthland has, it's like
Hearthland-
half of it is below.
It borders
or
two
above
different- yeah.
Martello. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just to clarify, Hearthland is here.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Voller is here,
Right.
and then you guys are here, basically.
And
And
Eastonville, right.
could we see the map of Hearthland?
Absolutely.
So
So if you-
south of Hearthland. So we'd have to go
So
to.
the it's,
there's
it's
Caster's
south
Keep.
of the half that we haven't seen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said Caster's Keep is where, like, that's
That's like the
south
mountain
of that.
range that
Gotcha.
you matches up,
Got it.
basically.
Okay.
Got it.
Is that traversable? Because we've been there, right?
Caster's
No.
Keep is, you don't know, you'd have to ask. I mean, you
We
have
got
luckily you
that
have
half of that map from.
That was the map. Okay.
Candlestaff.
Right. Okay, so it might not even be traversable, and then there's all this other stuff over here.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep going east, is that Delvaria, or is that still?
Yeah, northeast
We
is
don't know.
Delvaria, because
Okay.
Lost Oasis is how we passed into Delvaria.
Right. So Delvaria is up there, and then if we keep going, yeah, that makes sense.
Or no, we went through Bridgetown, but yeah, it's north
But
of
that is
Lost
Delvaria
Oasis
to the-
is Delvaria.
yeah. Okay, cool. All right, thank you, Monty.
I got you. If you need me to switch to any other maps, let me know.
At some point, I'm
No.
gonna have to ask to like see the maps that we have just with what's revealed already, so I can like put that all together.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to do that like a year ago. Haven't done it yet.
But life.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Volmer. It was in the
Voller.
painting. Voller. sorry.
Lynn, while you guys identify it, Lynn seems relieved. There is a
Mhm.
like she kind of twists her mouth as she goes, I wish it was a little bit more clear.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Why was I the only one who showed up in the images?
It's indiscriminate. The images that the mirror reveals is notoriously varied in its quality of clarity.
Gaius holds a finger up, and then looks over to Eastcan.
Huh?
Is there a way we can see the image again? Like, what part of him did it show?
Unfortunately, there's no going back once we placed a new orb. It was from behind him, though. You remember that it was like it looked like it was viewing him from behind, from like as if someone was like in the corner in the ceiling, basically.
Cool. That's all Gaius needs to point at Eastcan and just go. It was the map, the stars, on your scales.
Oh. I didn't even think of that.
Perhaps that's why it was so intent on you. Maybe that would explain it.
Why am
We
I the
have-
guy with -2?
map.
Why am I the guy with -2 intelligence?
Okay,
That
just
doesn't
'cause you
make
have,
you
that doesn't mean you're
stupid. It
dumb.
Yeah.
Also, you could listen. Dumb people put stuff together all the time. It just doesn't happen
Yeah.
a lot.
Sometimes they run countries.
Take it from me, a dumb person.
Damn.
Well, at least we have a direction. I must confess, I've never been near Voller. I don't even know its form of government or how it exists. It's a complete mystery, to be honest. They're so secluded from their neighboring nations.
Do we even know if they'd be friendly to envoys?
Well, what I do know, Lynn says, is that it is a nation of halflings.
Well, perks up a little bit.
As long as they're not children.
Yeah, seriously, because then it's just getting fireballed into oblivion.
Hendrik kind of raises a little hand and goes, I know of Voller. I studied a bit in history. He kind of waits for praise as no one says anything.
Guys, just wait
Craig-
for bated breath.
Craig just kind of
Mhm.
coughs awkwardly. It was originally it was a maritime nation similar to that of Motoralo, but great storms and influx of elemental magics caused it to erode away, creating the pillar-like rocks you see there.
It's on the
Wait.
coastline, right?
It is, yes, it is. Though calling it a coastline is generous at best. You'll find no happy sandy beaches. I believe most of the nation is composed of these pillar-like rocks.
You said
But
you said elemental magic?
Yes. Water, air, earth, fire, those sorts of things. That's what my history book said, at least.
Hey, Monty.
Yeah.
This is an above game question for you. Did Gaius's mother, father, uncle, or grandmother ever speak about the elements to him as a child?
Your grandmother probably would have, because it's kind of, even the Feywild relies on the elemental planes for its existence, right? The trees are born of the earth and wind and water and all
Right.
that. In a way, you're almost closer to the elemental planes than that of the material plane, but not entirely, if that makes sense. It's just because you're outer planes in a way.
Right.
Yeah, so it had been spoken about, stories of Dijin and stories of elementals and, little spirits of earth and stone would definitely come up in your grandmother's stories and tales and talks. Whether or not she herself had any elemental abilities, you don't know, unfortunately.
Yeah, that doesn't seem up to par, but
Yeah.
the fact that she has some knowledge of it kind of feels relevant here. To the fact that Gaius just peeks up at that, where he's just like, what about when he's getting questions about the elements? That's stories my grandmother used to tell me. At least when I was a kid, I only half paid attention. My sister was more interested in that stuff, but would a place devoid of water not be the best place for earth and spirits? Like this? And he looks at the amethyst in his hand.
Above game, Monty?
Mhm.
This was like 3 years ago, so forgive me.
Yeah.
Did we ever hear where Risher was from?
He's not from this area. He's not from Voller. I
Okay.
believe he was from around Athel. I'd have to go back and check my notes, but he's
Okay.
a city boy. He's never been to Voller.
Okay. I
He
dug
probably
up
would've
my
mentioned
my
it.
first notebook, and I was like, it just says where we found him, not where he was from, so I couldn't remember.
And, well, given what my father has told me before I left home, he kind of looks at his elbow where the stone is coming out, is peeking out of his flesh. That makes far too much sense.
Perhaps there's some potential there. As for the people, don't really know too much about them. To be perfectly frank, they sound like a bunch of hicks to me, but I digress.
Milo frowns at that a little.
Oh God.
What I'm trying to say is that going in as envoys of our nation probably won't do you any favors. Not that they would resent you for it, but it's not going to be as well seen. To be honest, if
What if
you're
we
worldly, they'd probably find you more interesting.
What if we just sailed the coastline? I mean, that's what we're looking for anyway, and hopefully there's not amethyst all over the coastline.
The coastline is impossible to traverse. The rocks make typhoons and whirlpools that could scuttle any ship.
Well,
What if
maybe
what
not
if some
any ship.
Yeah, what if someone could, control that stuff?
Ocean Lord Winona seemed to enjoy our company, at least.
And she likes
And I'm sure
adventuring.
Yeah, she'd probably want to get away.
And also, Martorello might actually have a better idea of what, if any, customs might be required for entering their land space.
Kai and Otho, can I get another history check from you two?
Advantage or no?
No, straight, because this is details
Straight?
now.
Sure.
Yeah.
History.
Ooh.
That's another
14.
27.
Jeez.
Otho
Jesus
paid
Christ.
so much attention in school. I'm so
He sure
proud
did.
of him.
14.
Kai,
his glasses with his middle finger.
Kai, you have not heard of much trade from Volor. You would know that Volor is exceptionally hard to trade with because they are literally surrounded by goblins. The road that leads from Martorello to Volor is called the Dead Road because you'll die on the road. Because it's literally little civilization between each like location, and there's tons of goblins and ogre warbands in those areas. The further east you go, the more there are. Otho, Volor does trade, and what they trade is incredibly interesting. They trade exotic foods, and beautiful art as well. They tend to make a lot of like clay pots, artisan goods, but for a time, their main export was essentially fish, interestingly enough. Specifically like clams, mussels, oysters, like exotic like mollusks and crustaceans. And very large fish, like larger than you've seen before. Some people theorize it's because of the large amount of oxygen in the water, maybe even primordial magics that cause animals to increase in size. However, you do know for a period of time, a bunch of dwarven explorers made their way to Volar to extract and sell amethyst from the location. But that endeavor was not long-lived. It was only for a short period. And the amethyst itself, while valuable, was too expensive to have brought from Volar to Martorello because it would just be ransacked, basically, on the roads. So it's just easier to get it from dwarven miners in a different country and just have it brought in by sea. So they're not a big trade country, honestly. It's what makes them kind of, as mentioned before by Lynn and Hendrik, they're kind of, not outgoing in that way. You do know, however, in terms of trade, Otho, that they love to trade in lightweight leathers, specifically, and small objects. Like, they don't buy anything large, they don't buy any crops or anything like that. They won't even buy animals. They've never been known to buy a single animal. But they will buy animal products. So things like glue, things like leathers, horns, bones, even at times. It's a very strange thing.
Being a halfling, would I know anything about Volar?
History check. This one's harder for you.
Makes sense.
Not
19?
bad, though. You don't know much about them, but you're pretty certain in passing you heard that the people of Volar are Lightfoot halflings specifically. So not stout halflings, but Lightfoot halflings in particular.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So whereas you are like, the Hobbit, big stocky kind of halfling, they're more of like the thin, kind of lanky, sneaky kind of halfling.
The hide behind of halflings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Don't you start. How dare you?
Gaius looks like he's in deep contemplation. Like there's a bunch of shit just going through his head as all of this is being spoken of.
Yeah, Otho's doing the same thing. He's got his hand on his chin and his eyes are like darting everywhere.
Yep, ditto.
Kai's like looking back and forth between each of them.
So the sea makes the most sense, right?
I don't
would
think
make
so.
the most.
Oh.
Even if you control the weather, those pillars of rocks are so narrow that no ship can make its way through. The Valarians are not known to use any ships. They're not a maritime people. If you were even to bring a boat there, where on earth would you dock it? How would you avoid being crushed by rocks? Even if... Who was it you said? Winnie?
Winona.
even if this Winona happens to control the wind or the ocean, you're dealing with all 4 elements in this location. I don't think it's going to be as simple as simply getting on a big ship and trying to make your way there.
What
It's
about
going
a
to
dragon
turn
turtle?
a dragon turtle? Why would a dragon turtle want to go there?
Well, it would be friends with Winona.
We
Going
could
to the
send a
goblin.
bird.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, guy.
Oh no. There's just him thinking to himself, going through the Goblin Pass is obviously suicide. They constantly keep saying that that's just pure death walking that way. Is there no other pathway that leads into Volar that isn't just that one road?
Craig actually chimes in. I'd suggest going through Delvaria, but everyone knows that the south of Delvaria is filled to the brim with goblins.
So it's
matter where we
goblins, or big scary stone pillars.
Or the Dead Road.
Well, that's the
What's the
goblin.
disposition of the goblins to the south of Delvaria?
Oh, they're vicious. They're vicious little things.
So no haggling with them either, it seems.
If you want to learn more, Zeta can tell you. She lived near there with her pack.
I just may, because there's no way that with how ferocious all these goblins are, my family of all people, even if they have capable fighters with them, they would not even fathom taking someone old, infirm, or young, or otherwise through a pack of feral goblins.
If I'm to be understanding, Hendrik says, and you may correct me if I'm incorrect, he looks towards you, Kai, and you, Otho. I believe the practice of guarded caravans is common on the Dead Road. Individuals traveling in very large groups with several guards, almost their own militia, to keep them safe. A roving goblin clan would no doubt hesitate at attempting to take on something like that.
Does that make sense? Does that align with what we know?
That aligns, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
if
mean,
you're
we'd
like
still have to-
Johnny Trademan, you're just going with a carriage with like a guard, you're gonna get fucking killed. But if you're like,
It's
you
not
know, you know, it's
It
not
isn't
possible.
ideal, but it's sounding more and more like it's our only option.
We'd also have to let them know we're coming, otherwise we're going to show up at their gates with a giant army of mercs and caravans.
But wait,
Is there anyone we can contact?
I can think of someone, but I don't know how to contact them.
Who?
My uncle.
I mean, we could send him a message with the sending stone. If he's somewhere in this plane of existence, they'll answer back, right?
God, I hope so. I don't know how my uncle would respond to a magical voice speaking in his head. He'd think he's cursed or try to attack someone.
Would that be even safe then?
What about the birds? And
No.
he's
Do
got
we
kind
have
of just
any-
like points up to where the
Do we?
I guess it's a belfry.
Yeah,
Do we
undead
have any-
birds. That'd be a great idea.
Yeah. Do we have any birds that are more alive?
Lynn just looks at you. I'm afraid the living remnants of this location that are still living is you.
Perhaps it's best for this endeavor, with everything being what it is, it might be best to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
I'm okay with that.
If Hendrik is correct too, and they're not as interested in the bureaucracy and would rather be comfortable with travelers, I think that would be wiser, honestly.
We'll just show up and tell them we're looking for exploration and adventure, and they'll let us right in.
Guys,
Assuming,
look-
Hendrik, you're not lying. And Hendrik goes, I would never.
Oh, heavens to
Insight?
Go for it.
Would you lie,
In
Hendrik?
his defense,
Would you?
27?
Would you?
in his defense, he didn't lie to us in PUD.
Yet, that we know of.
He had a use for us in Pud.
Have you ever lied ever?
Never have I
27
ever
insight,
lied.
Milo.
Yeah.
You get the sense that you guys don't fucking trust this guy, and he knows
No.
that. like Lynn also doesn't really trust him, and he knows that, so he's playing it up a little bit. And he's like, "Oh, why would I would never lie." Like he's kind of hamming it.
So he would lie, but we have to trust him because we don't have better intel.
Gaius looks to, what was it, Kai who suggested the sending stone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can we still try that?
We can try, yeah. I don't see why not.
Because if he apparently goes through Monterallo and Voller back and forth, he must know a way through. If we could somehow eke that out of him, at least.
The sending stone only works with the other sending stone. It's not like you can cast the sending spell to anywhere.
But,
Yeah.
okay, well, run that back.
Yeah, no, it's
Never
okay.
mind. I thought
Okay.
we could just send it.
No, the sending stone only
So
works
it's a
with the other.
walkie-talkie, not
it's
an
a
actual
walkie-talkie.
sending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean, I've got the ability to cast it, but I don't know if that would work because I've never met the guy.
Can someone speak through the spell that is in the caster?
Nope.
Son of bitch.
You have to make
Good
a scroll.
spell, but
and,
it
like,
has its limitations.
Gaius would have to cast the spell with a scroll.
Yeah.
I mean, Lynn says, if your uncle or your family made your way through, perhaps the people of Voller would recognize you. It could potentially be the other way around. Potentially a boon for you.
It's true. They would recognize you, maybe.
You do, and I don't mean this in an unfair way, guys. You do stand out amongst the crowd.
No,
in more ways
but,
than one.
No, but if a bunch of satyrs stick out like a sore thumb in a whole pack of halflings, the code phrase, well, I say code phrase, what my mom used to call me might actually go off very far in making ripples amongst everyone else. Gaius, like, looks to the side, like, clearly embarrassed. I was a little... You didn't catch that, did you?
It got cut out, yeah.
He mutters, I was her little blueberry.
Kai tries to not laugh and puts his hand over his mouth.
Lynn's cheeks puff out and she like snaps her, like, it looks like she takes the sourest lemon and she like, and Hendrik just starts laughing.
Are blueberries purple in the Feywild?
They are purple, and anyone who says they're blue is stupid, because no natural thing in this or the Fey world is blue.
Thank you, Feltface!
Escan just holds his arm out in front of you. But
Hey,
I'm
Gaius,
blue.
I think that's a great name.
I think he was referring to food.
Yes, I was referring to food.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all food.
Gaius looks at Kai like he's going to kill him. He has his hand reaching for his axe.
I'm your biggest fan. You wouldn't hurt your biggest fan, right?
Otho heard what Escan said and fucking squints.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad somebody did.
Yeah. Kai's worried about Gaius glaring at him. He didn't have time to process that.
My lords, you hear Mortimer kind of chime in. Apologies, I didn't wish to interrupt this deep contemplation, but Master Paulet apparently might have some information that could be of use to you.
Oh?
Master Paulet begins to move with his hands. He begins to speak in hands. And he's going, like, if you ever see speed signing, it's like, oh my god, what is happening?
Yeah. Like, on handed foot, listening.
Rap God?
He's literally rap godding with his hands.
Rap God, but ASL.
Yes, of course. Apparently, there was an incident once at the southern reaches of Hearthlin where a Volarian individual was marooned near a mining town. This occurred. How many years ago is this? Sorry, you watch as Mortimer begins to sign back, like asking, like, how many years? And you watch as Paulet continues. He said it was about 1.5 years ago that this occurred. The man was riding upon a sack of air, apparently.
What?
An airship?
He signed
Like
again.
the ones in Nomeria?
It was small, he says.
Intriguing.
I'm just grasping for straws, but history.
You watch as Paulet, his face kind of shifts to kind of like a sadness, and he's like, I'm afraid that my master knows only this. It was simply filed in a report and made for an interesting story amongst the troops.
I grew up on fantasy books. I'm fucking rolling history check.
Damn
it!
Go for
8.
it. Yeah,
Damn.
8, unfortunately. Actually, I would give you advantage, but you already rolled. Yeah,
Well,
no.
It's 9. So
Yeah. Anyone who wants to can roll Arcana as well.
I'm down with this.
I feel like.
How's a
I would-
23?
I don't.
Could
think
I argue?
Easken would know.
Nope.
Could I argue another history for this one, being that Otho is already familiar with airships?
Yes, sure, absolutely.
Excellent.
That's a 23 on Arcana, though.
Would Easken be familiar with airships?
Oof.
14.
No, probably not. No, you only deal
Yeah,
with boats because you're near the
yeah,
coast, so there's no
I
point.
figured.
What's an airship?
A ship of air.
Kai with the Arcana check.
Yes.
You're like, oh, you're like, no, this can't be an airship. That's like, airships have to be large in order to function the way they do.
Mhm.
And if there was an airship, like, people would know about it. Like, airships are not, like, unlike Alavas, airships are a very uncommon phenomenon. Only the largest of cities have them, if even
Mhm.
them. They're a Nomerian invention that is quite popular in Nomeria, but however is not so popular in other regions due to the weather and like turbulent environments, more or less. However, with that thought, Kai, you do remember when learning about wind and things like that. There's a contraption called an air balloon, specifically, that uses the power of fire and wind to travel.
The idea being that perhaps a small airship was utilizing said balloons.
Or that it's just an air balloon.
Oh, that they're just calling it an airship, but it's actually the air balloon.
They said a
Well,
bag of air. Only
They
Otho
said a
called
bag
it.
of
bag
air,
of air.
so
Oh,
they didn't
okay.
say airship. They just said there was a Valerian who was marooned who traveled with a bag of air. Was like the only way he could sign that out. So
Do they mean like an air balloon?
he kind of does a sign back, Mortimer, and Paulet kind of thinks for a moment, and he does a, like, he brings his hand to a fist and puts his thumb over his pointer finger and like nods it up and down, and Mortimer turns and goes, he says yes, he believes that might be the case.
So, where is this man now?
You watch as Paulet begins to sign again, and Mortimer turns and goes, he must assume that he returned back to his homeland, no doubt by caravan.
Is there any way in Hearthland to recreate this air balloon?
Mortimer looks and Paulet just shrugs. He doesn't know.
Does that sound like something you'd be able to recreate, Kai?
Kai,
I mean-
really complicated. Probably not. You need an engineer.
The problem is, it's not just as simple as heating up air into like a giant balloon, which you'd have to make the giant balloon in the first place. There's a lot of calculations that go into it. It's more engineering than just heating up the air with magic. So I'd probably need some help, and I definitely would need some supplies.
Don't we have a flying carpet?
Yeah, like I carry like me and maybe one of you, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's not going to carry all of us.
We have a dragon.
Do we?
We
Dragon
do,
we have trouble communicating with.
but a dragon nonetheless, Lynn says.
You want us to ride in on a dragon?
I don't know. I just...
We could ask.
Also,
yeah, they'd have
would
to
it
be
not
willing.
If they are willing, and also would that not, if this whole place is going to be all about the elements, would not riding on a gem dragon kind of be seen as reverence?
Unless they're scared of dragons.
That's assuming a
Who the
lot.
hell isn't?
Either way, that's assuming a whole lot about how people are going to react to gem dragons.
I mean, it does sound like a safer way to travel than on the road, hoping we don't get accosted by goblins.
True.
Or certainly, yeah, if you don't travel on the road, you're just in the
What
air.
True, but what if we got into a caravan job on the way to Volar and there's a fairly large contingency of people?
Well, I like the dragon idea because it avoids all those problems.
The other problem is what other things are in the air, Arbane says. And what if, upon your rest, your dragon attracts the wrong type of attention?
I was about to
There
say,
are adventurers going to this Volar place. Perhaps a dragon made of pure gemstones would be a bit too appealing for either a story or a target.
that's the other thing too, guys. We're gonna have to stop at some point and rest, so we'd have to hide.
I mean, Glean does have the other form.
They wouldn't know it's a dragon.
I will default to the idea that this is putting Glean in danger, but it is an option. However, the caravan idea is not something I'm not worried to snirk away from either.
So we just ask and see if it's even an option.
Obviously, we're not going to do it if they don't want to.
So currently we have 3 general ideas of how we're doing this.
Technically 2. It's either the caravan or the dragon. That's basically what we're down to.
I honestly feel like the caravan's probably going to be smarter, because at least with the caravan, there might be someone, if we get along in this caravan, who knows how to traverse back and forth a lot more than we do.
I mean, we were just told they don't trade very much.
No, but we
can't
also...
expect there'd be a lot of caravans that go there frequently, so you're
Yes,
probably
but
right.
they still do, of course.
Glean also might not even want to do it. So once we ask them, we know if it's even an idea, and then we can just default to the caravan. Oh, by the way, Lynn, not to change the subject, but we have something for you.
Oh?
Oh, right. Easton's going to pull out Isla's letter.
You see Lynn go to take it, and there's like hesitation, and then she takes it and puts it into her robes. Thank you. How did my sister respond to my letter?
She fought us.
Well,
It's more than that.
she sort of... He kind of like looks around the room at everyone who's there, kind of recognizing that maybe there's some people here who don't need to be here for this next conversation, but he's going to say it anyway. She made Kai read it out loud.
You watch as Lynn, who's always been very calm, immediately, like, you can see her hair, like Studio Ghibli, raise up on end as you say that, and her face goes aghast. She made you read it out loud.
Yeah.
Kai is gonna pull it because he never gave it back to Isla. He's gonna pull out the letter, which is very clearly open, and hand it back to her.
She, like, snatches it from you, like, just embarrassed.
Like I said, we should talk.
No, it's not. Everyone out! And you watch as everyone else is like, oh shit, and Hendrik's like, oh, it's just getting good. And you watch as, like, Arbane drags him out.
Dias is doing the fucking, like, Mario idol dance from Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
That incredulous little... She hasn't changed in all these years! 21 years! And she hasn't changed! It's ridiculous! It's absolutely ridiculous! Does she not know the meaning of professionalism? Does it not matter to her? Oh, I'm sorry! I haven't talked to you for 21 years! Oh, you sent some envoys in to talk to me? I'll make them read my letter! Not realizing that I might have some pent-up feelings about the whole thing! Oh, it's ridiculous! Why is she always like this? God damn it! Hoken, damn it! Why her? Why choose her? She can at least care a little bit, have a little bit of decorum, but no. She has to be so direct, has to bring everyone into her cockamamie schemes, get them involved, and guess what? Now it's awkward, right?
Hey,
Now it is.
this might be a good time to cast Calm Emotions.
I don't think I've got enough strength for
Come
that.
to my
I don't
wedding.
have the will.
She didn't come to
I'm not powerful
my
enough.
funeral. She didn't even can send a letter, a postcard. Birthdays doesn't matter. I'm
Lynn!
me off. You kind of snap at her. I'm sorry. I just. Peace, find your peace. I'm sorry. We have a long history. I'm sorry
I
that
can-
she dragged you into our family drama.
I felt my soul leave my body.
So,
I'm playing right into her hands, too. This is what she wants. She wants me to lose control and look a fool.
Sorry, I hope this isn't overstepping, but, I don't think that's what she wants at all.
No one knows what she wants.
You won't know until you read the letter.
I'm not going to make you read it out loud. She takes it. Was she well, though?
How about we don't start with what she wants and we start with what you want?
When our father died, I was so mad because I could never see him again. She kind of looks at you, Milo, and then looks away, a bit ashamed. But she could. Everyone said her gifts were for helping people. I thought by her staying here, in that way of her being here, my father would also remain. But she decided to leave. In a weird way, I wanted her gone. I was envious of her all the time. Our family always had close ties to Hoketh. And probably always will. But my sister was special. I'd worked hard, but it was never enough. My sister barely raised a finger. And she was everyone's favorite. I had hoped that after our father passed, perhaps she would understand some of that pain. But she never saw any of it. I grew resentful, I suppose. She took away my mother first. And then, by her leaving, I lost her, and I lost her my father permanently. I don't know. I just always felt so used. She would offload work to me all the time. When a question needed to be answered, no one talked to me, even though I had the answers. They talked to her, and she didn't have them all the time. I think if she just cared, or took things just a bit more seriously, maybe it would make it sting less. But she hasn't changed in 21 years.
Did you think 21 years ago she would have given us the mirror?
She looks at you, Milo. I honestly don't know.
Then doesn't that mean there's at least a little bit of a change?
The
She
fact
can
that
be.
children might be changed.
I don't think anything can change that woman's mind. She's a creature of whims.
Maybe what she said might change yours.
She looks at you and goes, I'll spare you the embarrassment. And I promise I won't fight you afterwards. I can at least have a little bit of courtesy.
That's not what I mean. I mean what she told us.
What did she tell you?
She said she left because she thought that was what you wanted.
You see Isla's face change. She said that.
Yeah.
Lynn looks at the letter, and you see her bottom lip quiver a little bit. I wish she could have saved me from this. She had the power to. I wish she did it.
I know. Again, it's your family stuff. We don't need to be a part of it, but if there's anything else I could say, I just want you to know that just from our cursory experience, I don't think she's as free over there as you think she is.
I imagine not. I'm glad that they let you out, Milo. I was frightened for you.
I was completely fine. It was interesting. It was interesting to meet another Azamar. Speaking as one, and maybe, I don't know, maybe this is none of my business, and if it is, you could just tell me to shut up right here now, but whenever I looked at her sister, she always seemed like she was trying to see beyond everything. Like, she couldn't pay attention to the material world and could only see the spirits of the deceased or those that couldn't pass on. It's like she was doing work, but on a totally other plane of existence.
The dead only need guidance. Living people need help. I'm sorry you had to read that. It should have been a private matter, and I'm embarrassed about the childishness of myself.
As long as you're aware.
I'm envious of you, Otho and Kai.
Kai kind of looks puzzled.
You saved your brother when he needed you. I suppose that's why I'm so angry.
I mean, you said it yourself. You guys aren't like we are. But I guess the real question is, do you even want a relationship with your sister anymore? Or do you just want to be mad?
She looks at the castle and looks at the throne and then looks towards all you. I think I need to find my peace. Perhaps this is one step towards that. And she holds up the letter.
Kai's going to take out the letter that Isla gave him and hand it to Lynn as well.
That is addressed to you.
Yeah, and you're going to hang on to it.
You want me to-
Kai.
I don't want it. You can hang on to it for now.
Lynn
When you
takes
think-
it and she opens it up.
Oh.
She actually seems like her letter, she's like, this is something I gotta do. But the moment you're like, she gave me a letter, you see concern on her face.
Uh-huh.
She opens up the letter. You can see like there's anticipation there. And as she pulls out a piece of parchment, it's a spell scroll.
That's what I was afraid of. Kai almost seems like he understands what, as soon as he sees that it's a spell scroll, something clicks in his brain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you want me to hold on to it?
Yep.
Would you be okay if I entrusted it to Ogrun?
Sure.
She nods.
Can I just ask, is it something that's gonna help?
I don't know. I don't recognize the magic. It's foreign to me.
I think I already know what it is.
What is it?
I think it's the spell that I showed interest in. Isla's one of the few people that would have access to it.
And you're not utilizing it. Why?
It's not the right time.
What do you mean?
I'm not ready for it. And I don't really want it. And maybe there'll be a time where I can use it, but not right now.
If you weren't ready for it, why would she have given it to you?
To see if I was a tyrant.
You know, if it's all the same to everyone else, I think maybe we should take a night, at least, before we continue with our plans about going into Volar. I think there's a lot of other things we need to talk about.
We should, but we have a direction, at the very least. This mirror will be invaluable to our steps forward. That being said, we will have others stronger against us the more we proceed in this way. I just hope you all are ready for this, I suppose. I don't doubt your abilities, but it's the abilities I don't know about that I'm scared of.
Well, we've come this far already. Why do we stop?
Besides, if I take a step closer to Volar, I'll figure out what actually is going on with me.
We're breaching what is known into an unknown. If I wasn't dead, I bet my heart would be beating right now. I can't believe it. Perhaps there is something wrong with me. I've always been envious of my sister. And here I am standing, and now I'm envious of all of you. The ability to save the world.
Well, don't discount yourself, Lynn. You're the only reason we're able to even try.
True. I should
We
try and
literally
get
wouldn't even be here without you.
I should get stronger too. I think it's high time. And see if it's even possible. I suppose we shall discuss it anon. Our strategies to find Volar, and hopefully a means to find both the Pearl of Necrecta and hopefully Gaius's family. If you find them, Gaius, I would be happy that if they would be interested in returning here, assuming they're all, and gods be good, they're all well and able.
That was the plan I was hoping for in this light, at least in the back of my mind. There was a small bit of me that was hoping that at least my family would see that I made something of myself by showing them land I now am a part of. I didn't want to say own because that's clearly wrong. You're standing right in front of me.
I'm here by name alone.
But if nothing else, just to know that they're alive and I at least know where they are. That's all the peace I could actually need. My grandmother's not dead. She can't die. It's impossible. You can't kill her.
Somewhere in the ether. Damn right.
I knew it. Yeah.
Would be a real dick move to die right now.
Like to imagine your grandma's in her bed, and then like the harvestman is like, "Okay, it's time to go." And she just shoots him with a gun.
She just grabs him by the wrist. Don't even fucking think about it.
She's old and sickly here, but when she enters his domain, she's just buff.
Yeah,
Bring it on.
Bring it on, bitch.
Ready for round 2?
With a direction in
a
mind.
Nobel.
With a direction now shown clear as a mirror. A new tool to aid you against the dark evils that dare encroach upon the continent of Alavas, stirring great evils. A pillar-like mountainous region beyond your horizons and your knowledge. Mysteries to be unveiled. Long roads ahead of unknown directions. The wind at your backs. That is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Yay!
Let's go.
Yay.
Direction. Oh boy, this was heavy.
Yeah, that was not what
I
I
didn't
expected.
expect that. Like, I know we were quiet, but that's because it's like, oh god,
boy.
don't say the wrong thing. Don't say the
Yeah.
wrong thing.
Lynn, you're sad. You're not you and you're hungry. Have a Snickers.
For real.
Snickers.
Go pet your dogs or something. Jeez.
Yeah, go play with your
Seriously.
dead dogs.
In her defense, you've seen her get emotional, but she just like,
Mhm.
no, be calm. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was obviously personal, so like
Mm-hmm.
it made perfect sense. And also,
Oh.
oh boy, Voller.
yeah.
Bowler, baby.
Yay!
Hey.
Gaia's
Wait.
arc.
Gaia still has his grappling hook,
You
right?
fucking god. Here it comes again.
Jesus Christ.
It's
That
still
goes on
going.
for so damn long.
That's a very long
that,
cheer.
That needs that one guy scream before the other people start applauding. Like, yeah!
I think I've got one. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
find
Gaia-
it right now.
Gaia still has his grappling hook, right? Because we may need that.
I do.
Oh lord.
I have climbing gear.
Perfect.
Otho successfully holds his tongue again. Yes.
Yep.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did Kai,
Yes.
actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
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 Couple.
The
I heard a
Valentinius
couple
brothers.
things.
I would
The Valentinius
would
brothers have an
apologize.
ability to bite their tongue sometimes.
I would apologize to Monty over the idea of the fact that like Gaius has so many fucking like family members that I gave Monty at the very beginning.
Why
of
are
this
you
game.
apologizing for
But
that?
let me finish, Bosco. But I feel like she would have the ultimate solution. Just kill him.
No.
You literally said, "Hey, this is everyone in his family," and then it's up to Monty how they show up and if they show up.
Oh, I know,
Like,
I
there's
know.
no-
I'm
I-
being a sassy bitch right now, dude.
How
I
dare
love
you.
it. We haven't gotten a lot of info on your family, so I'm glad that this seems like it could
Yeah.
lead to something.
Yeah.
And I'm actually
Especially if they get to hang out at the
incredibly
castle.
I'm actually incredibly fucking glad that Gaius doesn't have to describe them and that they can be seen naturally, or at least whoever
Yeah.
is there can be seen naturally.
Yeah, that's Monty's job. Let them
So-
work.
So here's the thing: we've met Kai and Otho's family. We've met Milo's family.
Well, you've met
These were.
You've
Let
met
me
one
finish.
person in their family.
Let me
You
finish.
talked to our dad for a second.
Yeah, one
Okay,
second.
we met your dad. You met my mom. We're theoretically meeting Gaius's family. I can't wait until we figure out who from Eastcan's family we're going to meet, or would
Oh, it's gonna
be
be like
family.
100 episodes
wife.
from now.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
waiting.
it's gonna be
I'm
his
waiting.
ex-wife.
I'm waiting for future wife to show up. Oh man.
His
We're
future
on the
wife is gonna show
opposite
up and she's
coast
gonna
of
become-
Eastcan's family. Like
She's gonna
it's-
become his ex-wife.
We're so
Oh.
far away from his home. It's crazy.
Yeah, but not too far away from wife.
No,
Quite
not
literally
far
around
enough.
the
Wife
cross
again.
of the continent.
So
Leave
Yeah, it's
wife,
gonna take
wife gone.
maybe episode. I'm guessing episode like 342 is when they're gonna
somewhere
show up.
around there, yeah.
Oh, shut
Yeah.
up.
I'm sorry, and now I just see the fucking meme. Wife.
I
come
know.
back, kill wife.
Kill wife.
I know we have the con and everything, but I would like you guys to determine. I didn't want to shoot down your boat idea, but
No. If
I,
it didn't work,
you
it
were like,
didn't work.
let's
Kaizen.
take a boat, and I'm just in my brain. I just saw that boat fucking sinking and all of you screaming and dying, and I was like, ooh.
If it's Winona's boat, we've got water walk. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Ugh.
But also, Kai's very like interested in boats and being a sailor and all that stuff. It made sense for him to pitch the idea when he saw the coast.
Yeah.
Just because it didn't work doesn't mean I'm upset. You're
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope it didn't seem like, oh, this is our idea, and I'm just like, no. It's more like it's
fine. No.
it's kind of
we
an
didn't know.
impossible thing. Yeah.
Yeah. We pitched like, hey, Winona could handle this. You're like, well, no, but this, that, and the other, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
We will make it work. But we should go around the horn and let people relax and
The
go.
Matterhorn?
Yeah, exactly.
The murder
Guys,
horn.
you kick it off.
Wait, you want to go around the horn? All right, hold on.
I do. You got the horn. Thank you.
Yeah,
Guys,
there
you
it
go
goes
around that
there.
horn.
I'm sorry.
Chicken.
We started where I had to use the bathroom, and we're gonna end it the same way we started. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be back.
That's
But
fine. You have time
Excellent.
before we get to you. Guys, you
Excellent.
go.
Twitch.tv/guys, you go every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time. This weekend's probably going to be more Helldivers because we get to be space cowboys. See you later, space cowboys. We get to shoot the bad robot men. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. And then come Tuesday, there's going to be a complete Ogren overhaul with Darktide, and you all know I love me some Ogren. They are orc adjacent. They're just larger, which makes them better. Working on a really, really big introspective video on, I don't even know how to put it. Mark and Bosco, maybe you guys can help me with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've been vacillating over the last 20 years of how Japan's slowly been working at first its pop culture and then some of its like traditional or even its own mainstream culture into our own culture in the States.
Oh yeah.
Cause my thesis statement was basically talking about how otaku culture basically permeated its way into very lightly American mainstream culture. Using the right to left reading of manga as the now norm, as the way in which it did it, because that is globalization, baby.
Weebification, yeah.
And I gotta say too, 12 years ago, I called it to where I was like, Japan is knee deep in all these synthetic relationships, and we're next because I'm already seeing it happening. And now I'm getting advertisements for AI girlfriends that are all anime, and I even got a company who was like, "Hey, we want to sponsor you for one," and I'm like, "Oh God, the end has come." So it's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of me shaking my old man cane, but this is also from the perspective of someone who absolutely remembers when anime first came to the States, compared to just I am surrounded by like my old daily life of living abroad, and it's freaking me out. So it's a lot of that. I'll have a more personal follow-up video on something else that Dogen, if you've ever heard of him, kind of talked me into. So yeah, that and the con. I'm going to be a busy little bee. There's a lot to do, a lot to talk about. Expect more orc videos. I want to talk about the pulsar rocket, because if you put a force field generator on a rocket and then launch it into something, magical things happen, and I want to talk about that. But that's me.
Excelente. Mark Allen Jr., what are you up to? Where can they find you? What do you got crack-a-lackin'?
You can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, where on Sunday I'll be doing my 3-hour music challenge stream. I will be very tired, I'm sure, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Come on by if you're interested. I make music. We spin a genre wheel, whatever genre I get. I've got 3 hours to make a song in that genre. You all are welcome to come and participate, whether that's just lurking and listening to the music or making your own song in the same genre. Come on through. It'll be fun. We'll share. We'll talk. It'll be great. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna have like no time before the convention. So basically, I'll have like nothing for the following week after that. So sorry, no streams. Much as I would like to, I will be doing too many other things. Also, I should mention the Sunday of the convention, which is not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. For obvious reasons, I will not be doing my 3-hour music challenge stream that day. So just a heads up on that one. Since I won't talk to you between now and then, we won't have a stream that day. Other than that, watch Dr. Stone. And yeah, that's all I got for now.
Nice. Zito, throwing it to you. What are you up to?
Find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where for the past couple of days, I have been doing nothing but streaming artwork, because I wanted to make some extra fun money before I, well, not only just fun money, but also, you know, pay my bills before I have to leave for this con at the end of the month. So, in order to be responsible and maybe get some fuck around and find out money when I finally hit Anime Detour, I've been doing commissions. They are still open. I am actually like almost done with my entire plate of commissions I have already, which is like 5, maybe 4 more left to go before I am completely clean. So if you want to hit me up for any sort of commission work, you can go ahead and hit me up at Zito is Nito on Discord. Beyond that, we've rescued big challenges in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but I'm still government mandatory gameplay landlocked into playing more Hello Kitty games, which I found out because, you know, I'm never going to be able to get back to Balcar at this rate. There's a Hello Kitty racing game. So I guess I can pivot to that. I can pivot to that for the next 12 days I have left to do this crap. Beyond that, you can also catch me probably going to pick up playing Helldivers again now that I can be a cowboy. We got Balatro mods. Have you ever liked the idea of Balatro, but now there's also Scrabble, the Pokemon TCG, and Blackjack in Balatro, and they all work. I did extensive homework to make sure they work. Come on over to the stream. I want to play more indie games, so I know I have shafted Bargain Barrel this month in lieu of trying to just get ready for the end of the month. So I have a surprise. I have a surprise game that I can't spoil just yet until I get back from the con. I hope you like Souls games. That's all I'll say.
Oh, snap.
I also resisted the urge to say shut your mouth when you said shafted.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
We need multiplayer Balatro. My brother in Christ, I have 60 mods in my game.
Monty is still a stoy pooping, so
No,
we
I'm
will
not.
give
I'm
them
here.
just a moment. Oh, you're back. Okay, cool.
Bosco,
Man.
not
Then-
only
then
was what
Monty
you
went-
said wrong, but what you said was wrong because you can't.
All right,
Another
well, Monty,
person
when you're
can't
not a-
estoy anything.
Monty, when you're not a stoy pooping, what are you doing?
I am streaming. Tomorrow should hopefully be some Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm hoping to make time for it. And then Friday I won't be streaming for the rest of the week after that. If I am going to stream, it's going to be like weird pickup streams. Mostly going to be packing and getting ready and cleaning my apartment because it's a nightmare. But my VODs will be uploaded, so definitely check out my YouTube channel. I also forgot to mention I have new emotes. I completely forgot to mention that. I got some third-party artists. I got some fantastic new emotes where I do the let's fucking go, I dissolve, and I grab you. They're very fun. So Zoran is here. I mentioned Zoran earlier.
Yo!
Hey, what's
what?
good?
There's a bear? What?
Yeah,
Zoran, where'd
he's-
be
he's
Zoran?
Oh, it's a
wizard now.
wizard.
He's a
Oh,
wizard
he's a
now.
wizard now. Oh, you
He
get
He
that right.
graduated from wizard school.
Oh,
so
he went to
Yeah.
wizard school. Well, congratulations on your diploma.
Enjoy
talking
the
about-
pondering.
We were
Enjoy,
talking
yes,
about-
ponder your orb.
We were talking about how you can do a baby impression. But yeah, definitely sorry for no streaming. You know, well, I'll get back to it. Trust me, and I promise I won't just play Monster Hunter Wilds 24/7. I apologize.
No,
Sure.
own it, Monty. Own it.
I'm
Play
not
it
gonna
all
lie.
the time.
I just want to preface it. I am excited to go to the convention. I'm super excited to meet everybody. It's going to be surreal and a lot. But man, I'm a little bummed I can't play Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna play Monster
I
Hunter
see
Wilds.
how. Okay, you know what? I see how
I-
it is. Never
I
mind. Don't
literally-
own it.
I literally downloaded another Monster Hunter game on my Switch so that way I could, if I need it, I
You have a
have.
problem
back.
and you need to just be
Silent
okay.
back.
Money.
Shh.
I'm gonna hide your Switch.
No, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. She might break down.
Break it down now, y'all.
We're
the
gonna be in the big freaking game that we've got planned for this, and you're just gonna be like scratching your chin. Can I just hunt one monster while we're on break?
Just one
let
more.
me hunt the Dow. Let me get the flying
Just one
electricity
more right now.
bird.
Just one more right now.
Right now.
Oh,
promise,
man.
5
I'll
minute
be
hunt.
fine. I'm being dramatic, but you know.
Just one Rathigan, Arthur. That's all we need.
Besides, I
Is
get to
that
see
everything?
get to see our calls, so yeah, that's everything.
That's
for
true.
me.
You do. Well, no, the chat is saying I'm going to steal our call, so you're going to have your Switch.
You're gonna try.
Yeah. I will attempt. I will roll for it. Which brings it around to me. You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where tomorrow through Sunday, I will be in Colorado for Colorado Anime Fest. So I will not be streaming. I will be off. But then we will come back around to Monday, where we will probably have some Yakuza Lost Judgment, and also maybe some Stalwart Souls. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to try to sneak in some Monster Hunter before things get crazy. We're going to be off on Wednesday, so you won't have to come over here. But we will see all of you at Anime Detour, either there in person or hopefully on a stream where we stream our one-shot from there on Friday, which is going to be great. Fingers crossed that it all works. Mark and I have to go over the equipment list. But yeah, that's me. And last but certainly not least, our bits and intro doer extraordinaire, Connor McKinley, a.k.a. Distortion Devil. Hit him with those deets.
Dan Henshell Screaming Compilation 2025. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky at Distortion Devil. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Tuesday, no Vecna Eva Ruin, so we'll be having a special surprise cooked up on Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, it's a secret.
Do I need to be available for said secret?
Shrug.
Shrug.
If Zan hasn't sent you anything, then probably no.
Damn.
Yeah. I put my stream schedules out regularly. I try to, at least. Yeah. Look at my TTRPG content, youtube.com/Devils and Dice Rolls, patreon.com/Devils and Dice Rolls. If you want to support, you get some unique, fun benefits. It'll be fun. Might even get invited to some games. It'd be crazy. Yeah. That's about it for me.
Hey, Connor.
Huh?
If I had some dice made of, like, beard, right? And I wanted to complement them with another set. Do you know of a place where I could go for that?
Well, it might be a tough ask, but the best thing that I can think of is Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's right. Die Hard Dice. It's your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% when you shop at dieharddice.com. As well, check out our merch store. We got all sorts of fantastic designs that can be basically any sort of merch you want. You got mugs, you got water bottles, you got hats. You have shirts, hoodies, all sorts of different things. I think they even have pet clothes now.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah. Get yourself an Unexpectables Sweet Dragon Pug blanket or something. I don't know.
Order a
I need
onesie?
to check.
I would
I'm
like
not
a Sweet Dragon
certain.
I want a Greckles onesie really bad.
That'd be fun.
With like a little grackle tail.
That'd be hot.
I can't say no for sure. I'll have to look.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
There is a chance.
Guys, we're so stupid.
Hmm?
I know.
Fluffy onesie.
Fluffy onesie.
Let's
see,
make
there
it out
you
of
go.
log.
Monty, I have to show you the opossum onesie blanket that my chat gave me.
Aw, I want to see it. Hello?
Yeah.
Good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, you're good.
Everyone went quiet. I thought I lost my internet.
Nope, we're here. Sorry
Sadly.
to disappoint. We went in the same direction. Yeah, sorry, we're still here.
Aw.
Sorry to disappoint.
Can't say I blame.
Thanks for noticing. I was hoping that I could continue, but I can't.
We also couldn't do this week in, week out without bits and subs from viewers like you. Where the heck did we leave off?
Dude, Eeyore would be the worst streamer.
Hang on.
No, he would be the
Or
best.
the best streamer.
I want to see Eeyore get tilted on Fortnite.
I'm trying to tell you.
This
it was
motherfucker is
Mikan
using
Pachi.
a bot.
I'm going to say a slur.
No!
This guy's fucking hacking. Mikan Pachi with the 10 bits. Something about ghouls and Fallout.
Beautiful.
Chad, I'm gonna do it.
Oh no, Eeyore gets swatted. What would that be like?
Wait, Eeyore gets what?
Swatted.
Hang on.
Oh, no.
Someone's at the door.
No!
Get your hands up!
What
Say
the-
I'm dunking!
You son of a bitch! Get on the floor! Get on the
He came
fucking
at
floor
me.
now!
Where's the
He
ogre?
came at me.
I'm
Where's the
being
ogre?
arrested.
Where's the ogre?
Oh my god.
Guys, we might have the wrong house. I don't see an ogre.
Who fucking called the cops to come to the 100-acre wood? Sorry.
They were looking for Shrek.
Wrap it, obviously.
They were looking
Dude,
for
they were-
Shrek and they got
dude.
the
Oh
wrong
yeah, rabbits and narc.
forest.
They were there before in the Bee movie. Don't you remember? They took out Pooh and took his honey.
Oh
The
my
Bee
god.
movie.
The
You're
Bee
so
movie.
right though. Yeah, the bee movie.
Oh,
Winnie the
boy.
Pooh was in the
Arrested.
Bee movie?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
they
FBI
arrested him.
showed up and like took him out. They
I
shot him
don't
with a
remember
trank.
that at all.
Man, I can't believe Christopher Robin was fucking working for the FBI the whole
He
time.
was an inside agent the whole
Bro,
time.
I knew we couldn't trust
I knew
Joe
it.
for
Never
that
trust
fucking
never
narc.
trust the furless ones.
The horse tranquilizer hits and he's like, oh bother.
Oh.
Can't believe Christopher Robin was a narc.
Yep. I can absolutely believe it.
Did you see how he grew up? I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10
He
bits.
won't do it.
Oh, you're so full of peace.
Oh, did it?
Oh, the deer.
Pat, you're never leaving.
Yeah, you're not.
This stream will never end. I'm sorry, Monty.
Rabbit
shows
shows
Mikan
That's
Pachi,
where's
thank you for the
my
10
friend?
bits.
Where's my money? I was promised payment.
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. You hear that, Otho? It's time to go animal hunting in Volar. It's time to put them down. Oh boy!
No!
Oh, my favorite pastime.
Otho just straight up hasn't been having a good time. Just the prospect of murdering a bunch of goblins.
Yep.
Oh, fucking finally.
He makes that face that Squidward makes when SpongeBob threatens to quit.
Just a giant smile.
Oh.
He's the Grinch.
Kilroy Von-
That Grinch smile.
Kilroy Von Lotwick, thank you for the 15 months. Cyrus Einsel, thank you for the bit. But Arbane, there's drama.
Nice.
We need to go. This is none of our business.
Cyrus Einsla, thank you for the 22 bits. Grunty's rhymes are always a slap on the knee. The Funk Master should really be made VIP.
Oh my god.
No, that's
We give
good.
one
We have the
person
power.
VIP.
We have the power to bestow that honor. Actually,
We have
do.
the power. We could do
I-
that. We should
I-
though. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
do it.
reserving that for something else. But
I also sit here and I go, the moment we give one person VIP, we have to do it for 1 million other people.
No, we don't.
That's true.
We don't have to do shit.
It's
I mean,
true. We don't have to do shit, but
We owe you people
But hear
fucking
me out.
nothing.
what if we didn't though? What if we just didn't? Damn, Connor.
Tell us how you really
I mean,
feel.
he's right.
I know, but god
True.
dang.
Oh. So anyway, where
Uh,
were we?
Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 22 or for the 10 bits. Bosco, I love the character development of Kai from being an antisocial with the party, showing his complex relationship with his family to his lust for magical power, his growth into learning that with great power comes great responsibility.
Man.
I love how you play them, and I'm glad people were wrong in the early episodes saying you just wanted to kill him off.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 25 bits, handing Lynn the letter. So, Gaius and the others, huh?
Yeah.
Wark's companion. Yeah.
Yeah. Otho's got some thoughts on that. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. As a younger sister, that freak out was way too real. With that in mind, episode title, Sister Sister.
Oh,
That's also really good. Oh
that's
my god.
really good.
Really good.
That's really good. Who was that? Who had that title?
That was Zen.
Fuck.
Dang.
Oh, then we can't use it.
Yeah, we can't. I'm so angry. They're
can't
back on
play
their A
favorite.
game. Shit.
Darn.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Zen.
Amateur Crastinator, thank you for the 100 bits. My tax return just got eaten by surprise car repairs. I really needed the session tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing you all next week. Title suggestion, Self-Reflections. Ooh, that's a
Also
really good one as
That's
well.
really
And
good.
that's really good, and it's not Zen. I like it.
Damn it.
Man.
I like you got just arbitrarily chosen to just
Yeah, I was
dislike
like-
whatever Zen does.
Oh, yeah,
I was-
well, because they're really good at what they do, so I have to be a hater.
I
That's the
only
only
say
way
it
they know
'cause
they've
we've
made
used
it.
their comments as titles quite a few times.
Yeah.
That's really it.
So wait, Bosco, are you saying that I'm not good at what I do because you're not my hater?
Let's just continue going on to the next question. I don't think we need to do deep dive into all of this nonsense.
Actually,
It's
Gaijin,
okay.
you're
He's
the
just a
very
contrarian.
best at what you do.
Am I?
I
You
am
are.
not a bird.
What?
You call me a
God.
canary.
Amateur Crastinator. Oh, wait, I already did that one. JNPOH, thank you for the 60 months. Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope you have fun Anime Detour. Ironically, I was in Minneapolis for a con last July.
Oh.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
Obs.com, thank you for the 100 bits. Sadly, I didn't get the resident advisor position, but you guys make my day every week. Have fun and have fun at the
Aw.
con and thank you.
Oh man.
Next time. They missed out. Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listel Korea, thank you for the 10 bits. Zito, I honestly did the same to my DM and gave her a bunch of NPCs that my character is related to.
Yep.
Saving a Haircut, thank you for the 2 bits. Episode title, Chat Logs.
I think we should save that for when Law gets more involved.
Yes. I agree.
I just pictured a very vivid scene in my head of Lynn looking at Kai. Read the Discord chat logs.
Oh, no! God! Oh, no!
Oh,
Imagine if Lynn
Please,
opens,
no!
imagine Lynn opens that letter and the first it just says one thing and it just says what with a question mark. Oh no!
That'd be such a troll.
Oh.
Just W-U-T. What?
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 Stuart, what are you
doing here?
Oh God.
Kilroy Von Lotwick, thank you for gifting a sub to the community. Mikan Pachi, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, before I forget, when I went to round 1 on the 15th, I got an Okami Amaterasu Nendroid and a badass Tears of the Kingdom Link figure. I also tried
nice.
Japanese fried chicken. Ooh.
Ooh, good old
I,
Karage.
I
Let's
have
go.
that
Karage
Nendoroid.
is-
I have that
love
Amaterasu.
Karage.
Oh, dude, that Amaterasu Nendoroid is so cute. It's so
Nice.
cute.
I grab you by your scruffs. I'm telling you, Japan's invading our brains. It's gonna eat us alive.
I
No,
I
guys,
tried
I
some
just
of
play
Ed's
good video
Karage.
games, man.
I tried some
Because
of
the good
Ed's
video games
Karage
only come
at
from Japan. They've cornered the market.
I tried some of Ed's Karage at Anime STL, and it tasted like fucking McDonald's chicken nuggets. It was crazy. I was like, huh? How'd they get this flavor in a wing?
Mark, by the end of Anime Detour, you and I are gonna be in like tinfoil hats, huddled in the corner.
Yeah, but of course we'll also be in kimonos with like no understanding of how we got them.
There you
How
go.
did I get here?
Probably from the dealer's room.
Someone snuck in and bought us these kimonos.
They're perfectly fitted.
How did they know?
If matching Hakama. I'm sorry, we're
Alan
full of
Dross,
beans tonight.
You are.
Thank you for the 10 bits. When the mirror showed up, it showed Escan from the ceiling. I was half expecting them to turn up and see Escan's wife clinging to the ceiling.
Oh my god! She's just like gecko
That's so
pressed
good.
against the wall.
Now I'm sad that I
all of us
didn't get
slow turning.
I know it's physically impossible, but I wanted it to like focus on a non-existent bald spot on Eastkin's head.
that. Oh my god,
No.
those scales.
I'm too young.
Even better, she's like stuck in a trap that Oberth and Gherkin put up there because they thought someone would sneak up there.
Because we told them not to put him on the lowest level, so they put it on the
Don't
roof
put
of
him up in the
Tavern.
corners. No one would go up there.
It's like
Guess there's egg
flypaper.
on my face now. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 5 subs gifted to the community. The Mr. Manatee, thank you for the 60 months. Cyrus Einsla, thank you for the bit. Title idea, Dear Sister.
What you say?
Yeah. What
You
you
only
really
went
want? Way?
Calum Draws, thank you for the 40 bits. This was an awesome episode to watch before my birthday. Sadly, I'm not able to go to the con, but I'm excited for the event.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy born, miss. Danny Boy, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm so excited to see you guys next week at the con. You've been a major part of my life. I love this show. Hey, well, see you there. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 4 bits. You didn't bring anyone weird, right? Hello, I'm your problem now.
Oh,
Funk
Lord.
Master Grunty, thank you for the 100 bits.
Uh-huh.
All right, this one's a bit of a stretch. It's time to travel to the land of Volar, where their main export is the Hat of Bowler.
No. Funkmaster, I expect more from you. We hold you to a high
Whoa,
standard.
you-
If they've got
That's
bowler hats there,
definitely-
I want one.
Guys,
Hey.
that's definitely grunty level rhymes. I'm sorry.
It
There's
is.
nothing wrong
How
with that.
dare you?
No, listen, it's okay, but it's just,
Just
You're
because
really
you
good
don't
at what
like
you
it
do.
doesn't make it bad, Bosco.
no, it's fine. It's just, I hold them to a high standard. I believe in their excellence.
I just
Bosco
come to
does
the
not
show.
speak for all of us.
I just come to the show next week looking like, what was it, Klunga, getting the shit beat out of him
Yeah, Klungo.
by Grunty.
Oh, God.
Klungo, yes. I
my
show
God,
up.
that-
Maybe Grunty's puns are good after all.
Oh no!
I'm gonna drink this potion that makes me like Grunty's puns. Bruh. 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 Brawl Kaiser, thank you for the 29 months. Haven't been able to watch in a long time, but I have been keeping up with the VODs. Really appreciate this show right now.
Aw, thank you, Brawl.
Oh yeah.
Brawl Kaiser.
Ice Roller, thank you for the 4 bits. So did you get my letter? Yeah, even Kai was the one to read it. In her mind, motherfucker. Gamaleo, thank you for the 1,000 bits. This is the stream that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started. I fucking haven't seen this song.
Started
in, like,
singing it, not knowing what it was.
what it was. I'll
Yoga
continue
thing
working
is
on
like
it
it
forever.
never
This is the stream that doesn't end.
Never is.
Gauss21, thank you for the 51 bits. I can't help but think about the Gaius arc when it becomes Hunter x Hunter, where Gaius sacrifices everything to fight a big bad. Oh my god, he's gonna make a restriction.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we
My
can't do a
restriction.
Hunter x Hunter
I can't
arc
be
'cause
purple
Bosco and I
anymore.
are actually in this, so.
Domain
Aw, you can't
expansion, never
be, no,
purple.
you'll always be our little blueberry, purple or not.
You bastard!
Cosmosis45, thank you for the 100 bits. In the Burning Wheel system, in character gen, adding a negative relationship to your history gives you an extra point to use. So I had 4 or 5 former lovers we encountered throughout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got
That's
Jack
playing the
Sparrow.
Wow.
That's
That
very
is playing
dangerous.
the game.
Oh my god. I probably deserve that.
I deserve that one. Oh, no,
Definitely
that one
deserve that one. Lord Headass, thank you for the 10 bits.
Wow.
Opens letter, it just says cope.
Oh, boy.
I didn't realize Lynn was such a big fan of Adam Copeland.
What?
I got
Never
it.
mind. Cyrus
I got
Hines, I think, with the
Some
22
jokes are
bits.
just for me.
Yeah?
Isla, by the way, you have a niece and nephew. Lynn, I need a vacation.
Vacation's where I wanna be.
Nova Flame, thank you for the 200 bits. To those that are going to Anime Detour, we are going to be singing along to the Unexpectables intro, right, guys?
Dude, if we have like people who've never seen the show sitting down and watching, and the entire audience yells "come" at full volume, so
Monty, I'm letting you know right now. I will make sure it happens.
Oh no,
And
I want
gonna
us to drown out the other panels.
the intro.
We're gonna sing.
There is no other. We're the main event.
We
panel
are
that day.
we're on the main event stage.
So
I want them to hear us from
They
other
will.
panel rooms.
I
now
agree.
here's the thing. Here's my only caveat. You guys can scream "come" as loud as you want. You just also have to keep singing the song after that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sing, dude.
I
we
want
sang it
galvanizing to hit hard too.
That too, yeah.
Please.
Yes. We sang it at KitsuneCon because we didn't have the intro, and we're gonna repeat it.
You
with the
have to
intro.
hit the galvanizing too, or it doesn't count.
Also, sword, axe, and arrow. Just give it a little flavor, a little spice.
Sword, axe, and arrow. Bright
You better sing the entire freaking thing.
And you better know it word for word, and you better be off book.
If
Cat?
one person comes in with a shitty recorder, I will smile.
For the one guy.
They can put it up on the stage.
Chat,
have to-
do your
I might
best.
bring
I have
my
no
penny whistle.
expectations, and I love you all the same.
No.
I'll bring out my penny
You better,
whistle.
even if you're
We'll
not
make it.
there, you better sing it at your desk.
I'll just be sitting
Dice-
at our booth table playing it very badly.
Stellar Coyote, think of the 100 bits. As SWAT riddles Eeyore's home with bullets, Tigger stands in the distance lamenting the role he played. I'm sorry, buddy boy. I sold you up the river. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh,
Oh.
I love it.
Dice Ruler, thank you for the 4 bits. I've been enjoying the new Monster Hunter game. The food looks so good.
It
Not
does.
to me, it doesn't.
Do you
Some
like
of it does.
cheesy?
To me, it looks like if I put that in my mouth, it'd cut me open.
That's right.
What?
Do you like cheesy cabbage?
Connor's graphics are so
Oh,
low that
cheesy naan.
everything is polygon.
I'm Irish and I don't like that.
Cheesy naan. That's all I gotta say.
I was gonna say you can do cabbage right, but
Hey guys,
Well,
you need a few more.
I'm gonna post something in general really quick. You are free to share it, but Aki sent me this a little while ago.
Oh my god, yeah.
throwing a fourth of cabbage
Oh my
into
god.
a pot. Yeah, that's essentially what my food look like. Have you seen the clip from my stream, Gaijin?
You
No,
gotta
I need to
share it.
see
It's a
it.
spoiler, but
It's
share it.
it's
I
the
shared it.
post-credits scene,
Oh.
It's so great.
but my computer had trouble with it. You
Oh.
could say
It's dying.
I've seen it. It's Ooh.
God,
not
it's
so. What
messed
did
up.
they do to you, my boy?
Dude, oh my god, that's Psycho Menace as a child. That's what happened.
That's gonna be me on Sunday.
I can't wait.
Hey, thanks for coming to the convention. My face is just sanded off.
Just 5 polygons squeezed together.
Connor's just holding himself around with polygon arms,
It'll be fine.
trying to pick up dreams looking like
Said
Cloud Strife.
PS1 horror looking head ass.
PS1 Hagrid looking motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Harry.
You're a wizard
Callum
hunter.
draws.
Kai.
Callum draws. Thank you for the 25 bits. Gaius. Nothing in nature is blue. E-scan.
Yeah. He just ceases to exist.
Yep. That's crazy. Who's your next character? Is it Westcon?
I hate you.
West.
I hate you so much.
Everyone spells that properly.
Correct.
No one gets his name wrong.
No, ever. See, you just needed to make a tweak.
Death by Chair, thank you for the 100 bits. Super excited for Anime Detour next week. It's technically my first planned con since my last one was a happy coincidence of timing in Miami last year.
Oh wow.
I also need the plot of Wild's G rank to be Werner and Rove as buddy cops.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You mean the sexiest man to ever have lived in the fucking wilds? Hell yeah.
Let's go.
You're a loose cannon, Rove, but damn it, you get results.
You get results, Rolf.
I'm high off my mind currently.
God, I love you. Don't ever leave. If you die in the story, I'll kill you.
You give him weed and he gives you like ancient relics and shit.
I love you, Rogue. Don't ever go away.
I was out gathering materials out in the area where you first meet him, and I was wandering around and I heard his voice. He's like, "Do you mind helping me, my friend?" And I look up, that motherfucker is caught in a spider web, like completely balled up, hanging from the ceiling. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It wasn't a mission. It was just me wandering around. So I shot him down. He was like, "Thank you so much, my friend." He just walks away. I'm like, dude, what?
Want to explain yourself?
Oh my god.
I wonder what happens if you leave him.
I don't know.
Wait, fuck, no, come back.
Wait, no,
I'm actually in serious danger here.
Wait, please.
Cyrus Irons, thank you for the 22 bits. Sing and cheer so loudly the con gets a noise complaint.
Honestly, that would be the greatest compliment we could ever get.
For real.
And also probably pretty hard to do, I would think.
Yeah, yeah.
that would be impressive.
If
At
anybody can get a
6:30
noise
in the
complaint at a
evening,
con,
yeah.
it'll be me.
A noise complaint at 7 p.m. on a Friday.
Because they have like whole ass concerts in conventions, so like, Anyway, Draconian 9, thank you for the 100 bits. Consume the polygons, Connor. No, no, no.
Eat them.
They're good for you.
Listen,
Eat the triangles.
my dental health is bad enough as it is. If I chew on that thing, I think my teeth would shatter like glass.
Oh.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 10 bits. West Scan is red and has a leaf pattern on his scales.
Hey. I like
And
this idea.
finally-
Can we do this?
No, we're not making this a thing.
Yeah, let's go. Artists, engage.
Instead of the dog zone, we have the reverse zone.
Bizarro world.
Otho
We
looks
already
human,
have our
Kai's a
evil
giant ass tiger.
doppelgangers, though.
Huh.
And Lossamy the Robot, thank you for the 111 bits. Bosco, what the fuck was that image you just posted?
That was
Well,
Connor's computer not loading Monster Hunter.
True.
It's fine.
Nata being like, hey, thanks for coming.
I
Log.
posted
picture
that, you
really
dork.
What?
Please buy a
Bosco
480
posted it in the
so I
chat.
can be fully realized.
Yeah,
I let people see it.
I posted in Discord, then Bosco posted in the
So people knew what we were talking about.
Oh my God.
Fucking not to
The-
shows up in like a pyramid form.
Please let me obtain my final form, Hunter.
Was that the last bit?
It was the last bit.
That's
Oh, snap.
Lunatic
Raid time.
Lunatic Lane in fucking chat with the reverse names. We have
Yep.
we have Eek, Olim, Oto, and Sweag.
Sweag.
Yeah.
I
And then-
almost
yeah, and
fell out of
then-
my fucking chair, you
And then
mess.
Naxi.
Sweag.
We've got Naxi.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Well, we'll see you guys, I guess, not next week, but
Not the week
maybe-
after.
Not the week after, but we'll be back. And for those of you going to
Oh, no.
the convention, excited to see you there.
Well, let's clarify. We will see you next week, just not on Wednesday.
We will. Guys,
Yeah.
I
It'll be
realized that
Friday.
backwards Wark's name would be Craw.
Yeah, it's Crawl.
Craw.
We've talked about this before.
I know, but I'm just thinking about it, and it's fucking great.
He just goes, Crawl.
Oh, no, he's got to be loud and obnoxious. He has to be loud and obnoxious with it.
That's
because-
right.
because
Voiced
Wark
by
is so
Gilbert
calm.
Gottfried.
Oh my god. Well, we'll see you
Who
guys
rated?
there. Oh man, I have Sheru.
I was just
Colonel
going to say,
Sheru.
Yeah, why not?
I can
Yeah.
tolerate Cheru.
Yeah, I like
For
Sheru.
one.
She's our
Wow,
Discord-
Bosco,
Discord
jeez.
moderator.
No, they're a Vox supporter. I can't anymore.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, not Rain. Colonel.
/Rain.
What should our raid message be? It's gotta be Craw, right?
Craw,
At this
Flesh
point.
Craw.
mode.
It's
Flesh mode.
Or flesh
No,
mode.
Flesh mode is also
Craw.
really good.
Flash mode.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Flesh mode.
Flesh mode's good. All right, flesh
All right.
mode. That will be a raid message.
We'll save Craw for another one.
Yeah.
flesh
Flesh mode. All right. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
See you next
Bye.
Friday.
See you on Friday.
Impersonating me!
Oh, let's see. Absolute P.
Absolute P.